they're like majorly underperforming. Like anything past 5 is like majorly underperforming compared to before it. So I'm not sure if they're being seen or what. Though chapter 5 is when I started using the music, I think, or was it chapter 2? Chapter 5.
Chapter 2.
Yeah, chapter 5 is when I started using the intro music though. I started using the intro music during like the first few minutes. Chapter 5 or chapter 8, bro, the music goes really well with the fucking with the book itself, the chapter itself. I didn't really realize that, but like there's like one point when LaGuardia tells fucking Dokes that Dexter can stay because Dokes comes in chapter 8. And the music cuts over to the fucking the blood theme at the perfect time as soon as she tells him that. So it's just like right as soon as she tells him that.
Yeah.
Go lay down. Stop sniffing me. Go to your spot.
I don't know, I'm looking at 8 right now. I think the music's too loud in it though.
Yeah, I thought that as well. An 8. An 8?
I think you need to turn down the music a little bit. You want the voice to be the main thing.
Yeah. The voice seems too loud in it, honestly. But I also have all my shit turned all the way up.
Yeah, the music's too loud in that one.
Yeah, I could turn it down just a little bit, but I do like it being like a little bit audible, just to kind of add to that ambience.
You want it in the background.
Yeah.
Because you're mainly trying to listen to the story, You don't want it to distract from the story,
Yeah. I was listening to it earlier, but I only had one headphone in, so it wasn't as loud.
No.
So I didn't even notice it until just now whenever I popped it up with my headset on and was like, yeah, that is actually louder. Dude, Dokes gets really fucked up in the books. I kind of spoiled myself a little bit and looked at it, but he gets done fucking dirty. I don't know why they changed his name. They changed his name from Albert to James.
Oh, is it Albert in the books?
Yeah, it's Albert Dokes. And they actually casted him pretty well, honestly. Maybe he could have been a little bit taller, but the way they describe him in the books is like spot on to how the dude looks in the fucking show.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm in.
Invite me to your party real quick.
Yeah.
I'll come give you these mats, put some sockets in that shit, and quality it up.
What sockets should I be using?
I don't know. Let me look. I forget what the normal sockets look like. These, or what they do. Probably energy shield stuff.
Yeah, it's mostly just element resistance is all I have right now.
Yeah, I mean, early on, just filling out your elemental resist, trying to cap them, try to get all of them pretty much equal and as high as possible is the goal.
Alright.
First.
So. Hold on a second. I'm not going to accept that because I'm still loading. There we go. Yeah, I've been looking at this one for a while, and I saw fucking it was on sale on CD Keys, so I picked that bitch up, half off.
Are you streaming still? If not, you should stream through Discord.
I am. I just popped it up. You might mute it though, because I don't want to be playing a video.
I'll definitely unmute
it. Watching the new Down the Rabbit Hole earlier.
Name of the site. End quote. Beneath this writing was a screenshot of text introducing the settlement. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place.
Yeah, put sockets in that gear
Koganu-san.
and quality it'll
Boat
load.
murdered. Strike the
Okay,
earth.
bet. So that's what
This
you just
settlement,
gave me.
however, was not simply
Yeah,
a
those
forest,
round
but a
things, the
wild
stinger,
one,
those will put
replete
sockets, so
with
if you
monkeys
right-click, hold
and,
shift,
even more
just
dangerous, elephants.
put it on.
Elephants in Dwarf Fortress
Artificer's
are
orb,
brutal
it
and
adds the
powerful
rune
creatures
sockets.
who will sometimes attack
Yes,
without
yes.
warning if
And
something
these other,
draws
the
too
armor
close. And
scraps
once they
will.
have been angered,
Should
it's
quality it
difficult
up.
to make them
Okay.
stop, short of trapping
So
them
just
in a
socket
cage
and
or
socket it
dispatching
and
them.
quality it.
The problems
Or
that
the-
they posed quickly revealed
Yeah, and like I
themselves
said, you can
when
hold
the first
shift
trade
and just spam it
caravan
on it. You
arrived
want
in the
quality, it
autumn.
goes all the way up to
Quote,
20%.
merchants trying to
Okay.
dodge the elephants. The betting pools up to 10 stone
The
blocks
shield, I
of a
think,
rat
can only have
skull.
one socket,
Really need
maybe
to make some
two. I don't
coins.
remember. The,
I guess the trade depot was a good idea, but
the armor
we'll
could
see if we
definitely
can
have two
finish it
sockets.
before they
Oh,
get
so these
here
only
or
work
get
on
eaten
armor.
by those bloody pachyderms.
Yeah, there's
After
different
the traders
stuff.
arrived,
for
Tourette
it.
Dog lamented their
hold on.
limited stock,
Well,
writing,
yeah, hover over
now riddle
your,
me this. What sort of soft-headed,
that helmet
beard-gnawing
is not working
merchants
for you
brave
'cause you don't have,
goblins, mountains, more goblins,
18
and then
decks,
those
so I'll
damn
ignore it
elephants to
anyway.
show up with
Oh
nothing
shit!
but
I didn't
one
even notice
piece of
that I
cheese
need
and
18
two
decks. Yeah, I
rolls of
didn't even
cloth.
see that.
These merchants,
Oh.
that's who. I noticed one
just
tried
quality
to
up the
eat his
shield
own
and the body
ear
armor
coming
and
in.
put sockets
God
in them for
knows how
now,
they're going
and
to
then
get
hover
out.
over your,
Fortunately,
scepter,
they're
'cause I
dumb
might
enough
have
to
a
take
better
some
one
of
for you.
these useless trinkets in trade. End quote. As winter set in and Tourette Dog began planning a moat to defend the fort from attack, he recognized that the monkeys milling about in the jungle were more of a threat than initially believed.
Alright.
Should have
Quote,
enough to quality it
these
up. I
are
don't
not
remember
cute
how much
little
it takes per,
chimpanzees.
to be
Oh,
honest.
no.
I honestly kind of
These
fucked up in
big
putting some of them on the
bad
helmet,
pissed
so
off
I got
and
18% quality
They
on the
feel
body armor
justified in
and 11 on
stealing
the
anything
shield.
not nailed down.
Yeah,
And
you
if they
have
can
your
pry something,
your
for instance,
workbench
a
or your
dwarf's
thing
arm
where you can
loose,
break down
it ain't
quality
nailed
and
down in
socket
their book.
stuff, right?
End quote. When a pack of
I
mandrills
think so.
broke
Where
into
was
the
that at
fort,
again?
The dogs that the dwarves had
Act 1,
brought
you
with
get
them
the
gave
workbench
chase,
or whatever.
and during
Yes.
this altercation,
You gotta go all the way back to Act
peculiar
1 though to get
mechanic
to it.
of Dwarf Fortress
If
came
you
into
don't,
play.
no, you can use it
Birthing.
anywhere.
Both
once you
characters
get it,
and animals
it
in
should be
Dwarf
by-
Fortress can become
I
pregnant,
don't know.
and the
You need to
birthing
kill the rat
process is an
breaker.
unceremonious
The
affair,
proper
with
city.
the infant
But,
simply
let
dropping
me
out
see
of the
your
mother
staff here,
instantaneously.
scepter.
And
Oh, yeah.
this is precisely what happened during the fight. Quote, one of our war dogs went out to fight them off, which didn't go so well. A few more war dogs ran out and attacked.
Yeah,
I
guess
have
so.
to say, I'm slightly terrified by them. One of the bitches actually gave
Yo, it's
birth
zero.
while she was attacking, and her puppies joined in on the carnage. At the end of the day, the 3 mandrills were dead, and they took one war dog with them and injured another one and a puppy.
So for
End quote.
minions,
With the
A
host
really
finishing a
powerful stat
relatively uneventful
is
first
plus
year,
whatever
besides the
to minion
birthing,
skills.
the save file
It
was
just
then
gives
passed to the
additional
next
levels
person
to our
in
minion
line,
skills,
a
which is
forum user by the name
really
of
strong.
Marijuana,
Yeah.
who took to role-playing a
kinda your,
fed-up
like, make or
noble.
break
I
with
assume
such
that all
a
allies in your
around him.
presence also
Quote,
affected minions as
I
well.
came to this dump looking for a
It does,
royal
but
fortress.
the one that I'm saying is
Instead,
like
I
plus
found
1
this
level
hole in the
evolving,
dirt,
it just straight up is
complete
a
with
level to
useless
one.
hillbillies.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
okay.
the other stuff
Almost
also does help
immediately,
them,
migrants
but
arrived, drastically
see.
increasing the manual labor force, but
Two,
also more than doubling food and
40.
alcohol consumption, the latter being necessary to prevent the mood of dwarves from
Oxygen,
sinking.
accuracy,
But right as these
cold
needs
damage,
increased, another iconic
six
mechanic of Dwarf
strength,
Fortress
which
appeared.
doesn't really
Fey
matter for you.
moods. Occasionally, a dwarf will be
you can
overtaken
slam
by a
this,
bout of
I guess.
vicious inspiration,
if I
occupy a
slam this, the
workshop,
level gonna
and
go crazy?
demand
Let me see.
materials for crafting.
Slam
Should the
this, what
dwarf's
happens?
demands be met, they
Level
will
does not
create
go
a
up. Cool.
valuable
Oh, it's
masterwork
100%, not
object.
bad.
But should they lack
So
the
I'm just gonna
materials,
slam
they will
this for you.
eventually go mad
I
and
bet.
often
Slam
become
it up,
violent.
that's good.
Now, a dwarf had
Now,
taken over the
let's
carpenter's shop just
quality
as
it
more
up.
quarters were becoming necessary. Mercifully, his
Cool.
demands
That's
were
pretty
wood,
strong.
which was plentiful, and shells,
For
which
the
were easy to
level,
acquire.
By the way,
near
bro,
by
we need to
river.
run a
Soon,
fucking
the dwarf had
Baldur's Gate
created his
campaign. All the years I
masterpiece,
tried to get you to buy that
Voldemort,
game, you finally do.
or,
We
in
have to run a
English,
campaign.
Sound syrup, a
I had to
mahogany
wait for it to
table.
get out early
Its
access.
description. This is a
Speaking up,
mahogany
speaking
table.
up.
All
This game's in
this
early
area
access.
is
I
a
didn't see you
mahogany
holding that roll. I didn't see you holding that
with
roll.
bands of kapok and turtle shell.
This is the
This
one
object
that
is
Robbie
item are images of
pisses me
werewolves
off, 'cause
in
the in-game
kapok.
is not developed
Frequently,
like these
dwarves will
Dude,
create
what's
artworks
even-
that reflect
What's
the
even gonna
events
get
in
you
the
more
world,
pissed off is if
including
you read the
those that
actual
occur in the
description in the
settlement.
store. It says it's
While
gonna be
little
free
had
to play
happened in
whenever it
Fort
releases.
Murder yet,
Oh, I
this
knew
would
knew it was
very
gonna be free to
soon
play.
change
And you don't even get anything special for buying it early.
Representations,
You get
encouraged
currency.
by the player's mistreatment of the dwarves.
I
and
didn't
their
notice I got
tribes,
any.
Whose extent and
It's
consequences
literally the
take
currency,
years to
which
fully
if you're gonna play
elucidate.
hardcore, you need anyway. You're gonna spend $30 on anyway. If you
They
play
did
hardcore.
not give me any.
The remainder of the second
Nuh-uh.
year in boat murder
I'm sitting here with
was
zero.
marked
Look on my
by
stream.
death and injury. Due to a lack of accommodations, one of the dwarves fell asleep. on
Maybe
the
because I
bridge
bought it
over
through
the
CD
underground
keys, but
river.
I mean,
The
I
sword
still
washed
went
him
through
away
the
and drowned
website
him.
and put in the
Within
key on the
month, the
website,
Sandman leapt out
and
from the
then
river and
got both
bravely
the
entered
epic
a
version
trap
and
store.
this version.
And come winter, he would die
it's
of
probably a
thirst
promotion.
after refusing food and drink. Another
I don't know.
dwarf would be
But yeah, no,
ambushed
if
by
you
a
buy the
pack
base
of
thing,
mandrills
$30,
just
they give you, like,
before
$30
the
for
year
the
ended.
currency, which,
Despite these
like I said, if you
tragedies,
play
the
hardcore,
overall
you're gonna need that
population
anyway
of
for
boat
stats
murdered
to
had
be-
dramatically
Yeah.
risen, but this number didn't only include dwarves. By this
trade
point,
me.
there were so many
Alright.
dogs, cats, and horses milling about boat murdered that they were clogging the main arteries
Oh,
through the
yeah.
underground passageways.
That's only level 3
making
skeletal
movement
minion.
ponderous. Still, by the time marijuana
That one
passed the
is
fight
only a
to the
level
next
3
person
skeletal
in
minion.
line, who
The one I
went
have
to
is level
keyboard
5
traps,
skeletal
there
minion.
were plenty of food stockpiles and a serviceable
true, but it
amount
gives you
of
plus level
alcohol.
to all your
Though,
other
in the
minions.
words of
Heard.
Keyboard Fox, the dwarves keep drinking it.
Hey,
really
Okay,
fast.
yeah.
They're
Whoever's
nice.
up
They're
next
kinda,
should think
they
about
kinda
making a
just tank
second
and stuff.
still
They're kinda
once
there.
the immigration
But also,
wave
it's got
comes in.
increased spirit.
The
so, like,
next
it's
year
10%
was
increased
calm,
spirit. It gives
in
you
large
132
part thanks
spirit
to
with
the
Oh, it
installation
did
of
fucking give
numerous
me
traps
hella
lining the
increased spirit.
entrances.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Even
Hell
though
yeah.
he
Thank
made
you.
swords for
I've been wondering how the
invention
fuck
and
to get
use,
spirit
he neglected
so I can
to
get more
actually
That and your
motherfuckers.
organize
armor.
any
Your armor gives you
military,
100,
and
your shield gives you
misfortune
50. That's why I gave
continued
those
to
two things.
plague boat
Uh,
murder. By winter,
That's
a
2
miner
more
was
fucking
busy
minions.
attempting to set up
He was trying to
elephant
get
That's
traps.
3 more
The second
fucking
wave
minions.
of
Hell yeah.
migrants was attacked by
I
elephants
would
en route
focus
to the
one
settlement,
type of
killing
minion
2
and
and
buff the
injuring
piss out
1.
of 'em.
A fire
Yeah.
slaughtered
Well, I have all
another,
3 of
and
them.
a
I got
further
them buffed,
4
like with their
dwarves were
max
crushed by yet
support
more elephants. What's more,
gems
a
that they can
middle
have.
stone
You don't
had
have
been
any- you
taken
don't
by a
have any
fey
things to
mood,
put
but
more
despite
sockets in
striking
gems, do you?
ore,
What level are your
none of
gems? Have you been
Keyboard
leveling up your
Fox's
gems?
predecessors
Yeah,
had established
most
a
of them are
forge,
level 5.
and despite his best
Level 5,
efforts,
okay.
none could be constructed in time.
Damn, fuck yeah,
leading the
bro. I got
dwarf
me a
to
little
go
fucking
mad
army
and
now.
begin wading upriver,
let me go back to town
eventually
quick.
drowning.
But like I said, yeah, I would buff
Still,
the piss out of
multiple
a single-
attacks on the
a single
settlement
one.
itself
If
were
you-
thwarted
you know,
by
if
the
you-
traps,
gas
saving
slots.
no
I'm gonna
doubt
give you some
countless
stuff real quick,
dwarves,
though,
none of
for
whom
slots.
were equipped
I'm gonna go
for or
test out how
experienced with
we're
combat.
hitting now with
Most
all
of these
these.
were cage traps as well, meaning
give me a
that the
second.
animals
Oh,
could
also,
be
what
used in
skills do you
trade
have? I wanna see
or
what skills you
tamed. By
have.
the end of the
Not
year,
very many
Keyboard
good
Fox
ones.
had captured 5 mandrills, a leopard, and over 10
This
elephants.
fucking shit just kind of
There was
sucks
another
with fucking
major
attacking,
discovery
bro.
within
And the flashy
boat murder.
skills, I ain't gonna lie.
A river of magma.
Good.
Magma in Dwarf Fortress has various uses, including heat.
I mean,
but Keyboard
be
Fox
honest.
had a different idea
Yeah.
in mind. Quote, I am worried about the future of our fortress.
Mostly I'm
namely
just
that the
running
next
Contagion
rulers
and
will not be
fucking,
as
this
securely
boat
minded
Unearth.
as I am. So I shall
And I
fight the
throw in a
chasm with
fucking
magma
Enfeeble every
slash
once in a
lava
while.
And kill all the unnamed horrors within. Beneath this, he included screenshots
I can't.
of the settlement
It says
with brief
mouse over.
descriptions.
Oh, I gotta
The
mouse
chasm
over it.
with its
Yeah, mouse over
beautiful
it, yeah.
red
That's stupid.
line of
Alright.
death.
No,
That's the lever you
scamming
need
right
to
here.
remember not to pull, by the way. The magma floodgates link to the lever of doom.
Yeah.
Now
I put
those,
down some
those
keys just in case someone does
you
pull
will
the
have
lever.
more sockets for
quote.
support gems.
After an uneventful
Oh,
winter,
fuck yeah.
Boat murdered, and its 58
So-
dwarves were passed on to the next
I need
player in
buffers.
line, named
Gee, pull up
Locus,
these
who opened his
skills
post with a suggestion.
Click the
Quote,
skill.
I
Uh,
propose that we each
Those are
name
your
one
weapons.
dwarf
They only
who
give me
shall
one, though.
ultimately end our reign
Yeah, it
and
only gives you
retire
one.
slash
That's the
get
lesser
demoted
Dwarf
for
Dwarf
gross
and the greater
negligence.
ones and stuff.
I
Those
can
are
do
pretty
that
cheap, other ones
retroactively for
cost a
previous
little more.
rulers if you all think it's
I-
a good idea.
I got pretty disappointed whenever I noticed I was
This
fucking
idea would
just.
prove
I
popular,
capped out on
and
how many
soon
skills I
each
could have
previous
equipped.
ruler would
I
have
thought
a
it was
dwarf
just gonna
named
keep
for them.
going.
But first,
Because it expands at
Locus
first,
would
like your
play his
first little
role.
bit, like
Despite
it
the
has it
concerns
blocked
of the
off and then it
previous
expands,
player,
so you
Locus
expect it
would
to
see
expand again
securing
whenever
the
you feel
settlement
it back
from any
out.
threats.
Yeah.
Quote,
One
"Peaceful
skill
lands such as
I
these,
recommend
security and
greatly. What do you have for
provisions
your
are my
spirit
first and foremost
gem?
concerns. Although I was worried when I discovered
got
that we
spirit
had
gem
no
yet?
military forces to speak of, an inspection inspection of our trap systems
What's a
revealed
spirit
that they
gem?
are sufficient to defeat
Like
any
a
attacking
persistent
force
buff, like
from
one that uses
inside
spirit,
or
like a skill
outside,
that uses
below
spirit.
a full-scale
I don't think
siege.
so.
I looked to Wells as a
Oh,
possible route of
the
invading
Grim, Feast
Vernon,
Grim, but how do
but
you
only
use it?
found
Oh, Grim
barrels
Feast,
of
Grim
alcohol.
Feast, yeah.
As we
That's a
only
good
have
one.
a
How much,
scattering of
energy
peasants
shield
to
do you have?
choose from, most of which seem to
88.
be pursuing their own professions,
So you're
I
not
will wait for new
gonna...
immigrants to draft
I never
for
see
our
it.
army. In the meantime,
Over to the
weapons and
left,
armor
you
must
see,
be forged.
yeah, 88.
End quote. Soon
The way, okay, so
expected
you gotta put it
immigrants
on, you gotta
arrived, and a
activate.
guard force
How
of
do you
the
activate?
military
Because
were
I don't see it in my
organized among
skill
them.
slot.
But Locust
No, you go
quickly
to your
ascertained
skills,
that
where
some of the
your,
greatest
Damn, dude,
attacks would
these
not
are
come
dropping
from
level
without,
5s like
but from
crazy.
within. While perusing the settlement, he
Bet.
beheld a peculiarity. Quote,
you open up your skill
I am
menu,
worried
and
about
when
the
it's in your
very
skill menu,
unsafe
you can
construction
right-click
of
it,
the
and it'll,
halls
like,
near our
have a
magma
little circle
forges.
thing going
Rather
around
than
it saying
leaving
that's active,
occasional
it's
natural
possessor button.
supports of living stone, the previous ruler has
Yeah,
instead
look.
dug
In your
out
actual-
the
yeah, in
entirety of
there.
this
Look.
wide
Like, it'll look
hallway
like
and built
that,
rather
but
unstable
yeah,
looking
you don't have
stone
enough spirit
pillars
for it.
here.
It costs
I
30
noticed a
spirit.
small
You have to have
lava
30
flooding
spirit to
space around a
reserve.
pillar blocked by
Oh,
floodgates, which
okay.
is
So then I
presumably
do
part of
that.
an
Oh,
emergency
okay.
system to
Alright.
collapse the roof here. But even if a careless or
That will
angry
double your-
dwarf were
They
to
don't
dislodge
explain
one
shit
of
in this
them,
game,
the
dude.
consequences would be catastrophic to anyone nearby.
I almost
Oh.
did, and then I saw this was on sale.
Smaller-scale tragedies would soon strike
Number
the
And I
one.
read the fucking
halls.
reviews of number 1, and I was like, I've heard a lot better things about number 2, so let's just get number 2.
Would go mad
two
for
is
lack of
much
necessary
better for
materials and
number
drown
one is
himself
hard
underneath
for
the
it.
bridge.
Yeah,
The
that's
animals
basically what
were
I was
no
reading.
luckier. While rearranging the
Yeah, I played
cages,
it. I got
two
most
tamed
of the
elephants
campaign a
managed
long
to
time
escape,
ago.
and while
And
not
it-
as
it was
violent as
still
their
so
feral
confusing.
brethren,
Dude, I
fighting
just do
still
so
broke
little
out,
damage with this
claiming
on
2
Earth, bro. It's
dogs
crazy
and an elephant
sometimes.
calf.
Yeah, on
Animals
Earth.
who
Okay,
manage
so
to
I'll
win
as a
enough
minion
combat
thing, and this is
encounters
what
are granted a
for your
randomly
runs, like, if
generated
you're running a
name,
minion build,
and one of the
you're
tamed
not doing
elephants
damage. If you
had
want to
now
do damage with
gained
spells,
such.
play a sorcerer.
Ikudoltud,
You want
which
to
in
do
English
damage.
means
So
Yeah.
you're using that on
rain
Earth, you just want to
Locust
get
They use it to raise. Yeah, that's what I've been using, but I'd still try to hit a little bit.
Blood, which surely
Yeah,
is how this
Because my
works.
minions be a little slow sometimes, you know?
They cannot be
Yeah,
tamed
yeah.
And
properly.
and some of the abilities doesn't seem like they hurt. Like the poison cloud doesn't do damage. It just poisons.
Yeah,
After
damage
ordering the
over time
elephant
kinda
moved
sucks,
outside,
unless you get, like,
he sent a
magnitude,
dwarven
really
warrior
sucks,
and a
it's
swarm of war dogs
Um,
on her, who managed to swiftly
like I said,
dispatch
skeletal
her
arsonist,
without
I
any
love the
major
most.
injuries.
This
is the first time I'm running out of fucking mana somehow.
And their tendencies were no less
Probably because your
violent.
armor still doesn't have
After
any
another
mana on it
dwarf
now.
went mad and retreated from society before dying of thirst,
Firewall. I would
Locust
get firewall,
attended to
put
2
fortress
other
on it.
matters.
Yeah, I
The
did lose
first
quite a
was
bit of
naming
mana.
dwarf for each of the previous rulers. The second was a common feature of
Good thing I
dwarf
just found a
succession
grand fucking
games,
medal
a vanity project.
earlier though.
Quote, I have begun
Now, like I said,
construction of
I
a
would get
complex of large
firewall
tombs to hold
because
the
you can- and
remains
you
of the
get fortress
previous
on it.
rulers.
How do you get that?
I have given
It's
the
a skill.
smaller tomb to
It's a skill,
Callow,
yeah, you
as he used much of his allotted funds, commissioning a statue
And
for
you
it.
Oh yeah, I
do
need to be
that.
using
Some might
this.
say that my own tomb
I was
is
talking to
receiving
myself. I need to
extra
be using my
attention,
contagion.
but I
That's really
believe
my
I
money
am
maker
right.
right there.
If someone
It's
else
contagion.
wanted to build
I
a
just
fancy
fucking-
will
one
help
for
early on,
themselves,
yeah.
they should have
Because
thought
I
of it
just
when they
like
got
right
the
here. If
chance.
you're looking at my screen, I
To
just
those
love
who
that I
return me to
get
my
these
casket
fucking
when I
their
pass from
bodies
this
stay
world.
infected even
These
when
use
dead.
provided
So you just
gems
raise
that
them
trained
with
men
raise
or
zombie
a
or with
suitable
the
substitute to
unearth.
guard my bones from thieves and vandals.
But
P.S.
the fire
That last part kind
thing,
of rhymes.
so check
I
it.
will have it
You
engraved on
spawn
the
a
door
fire
at
circle
once.
around you, and then all the
With this
projectiles
final
that your
note,
guys are throwing
Locust
at
would pass
him
off the
goes
settlement
through
to
your
his
fire thing and
successor,
gets buffed.
and it was this
So-
player
Okay.
who would at once reveal the
That's
Unearth
absurdity
seems
of
kinda
Hope
shit.
Murdered and oversee the beginning of a long downslide
Yeah, no, that's just
to its inevitable
Yeah.
doom.
I thought it was gonna be a little bit cooler.
yeah.
I hate when games describe things as cooler than what they really are.
The fifth
Like,
overseer for Boat
there's
Noir
one,
was a
like,
war user who went by Stark
On Bone
Raving
Blast
Mad
from the
by
Bone
his
Scepters
thorough
or the Bone
role-playing
Wands.
and liberal use of
You can
skill
get like an
sets
upgrade
make
to
him
it that
as
says
easily
it
one of
releases
the
a
most
Bone Blast
entertaining and
whenever
fun.
or
After
whenever
an
it fucking
introduction that
after a
cast
certain amount of
himself as a
time or an
bartender
enemy dies in
first
or
into
something
the
like that.
role of overseer,
They will damage
he
other
began
enemies.
with his
And you
assessment
fucking
of
you're like,
Boat
oh,
Murder
Bone
thus
Blast,
far,
that sounds fucking
referring
cool
to
as
his
shit.
screenshots
Like
as
you know, kind of a
drawings to
big
stay
little
in character.
explosion, you know, like
Quote,
in the perimeter of the
"What
thing. It's like
the
then you fucking see it and it's just like a little
I
fucking
have to fucking try
wave
to get
ripple
my
that
mind
fucking
around
goes
the
out from the
principle.
center. It's like,
To
oh,
begin with, all of our
okay,
fucking
cool, I
workshops
guess.
and
Okay.
trade goods are sitting outside in the fucking rain. One of the previous
up? I'm back.
overseers must have been some sort of shallow dwelling
I gotta
stargazer,
defeat Wrathbreaker.
because
You wanna
having
come
our
watch?
production out here is just inhumane to the poor
Yeah,
hoopleheads who have to
also,
stand out
me
there.
being in your your party,
Fuck
then
that.
you make them
I'm
harder to
moving
kill.
everything
Yes.
inside.
More life and shit.
Oh,
That's what I
and you
thought.
see all
Dude, I
those
kept
ease
asking
items
someone
down there
earlier
at
and
the
they
bottom?
wouldn't answer me.
Elephants. The
Yeah,
previous
no, it definitely
overseer must
does.
have had some sort of sick fucking
I can
fascination
nuke
with
him.
them
I
because
can leave
we
your
have
party, let you
elephants
fight him, or I can stay here
everywhere.
and you have a real
Elephants in
challenge.
cages.
No, it's already gonna be a challenge because I got no fucking output, so get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
what to
is,
do
but
with them. I guess
I
start
would check
butchering
out.
them and hope they make a good
Alright, you watch
roast.
on stream, but I'm gonna go try to fucking solo him. If
Besides
I
the
can't get him
fall, we
soloed, then
also
I'll
noticed
fucking invite you
something of
back and you can
concern.
just fucking
Quote,
wreck him.
Yeah.
Room full of
Um,
levers. I
I would
don't know
try
what any of them
Flame
do,
Wall. I
and
would.
I'm not
How
gonna
the fuck
try
do
and
I get
figure it
flame
out.
wall? Oh yeah, I
The
do
way
got.
this place is set up,
I do
any
got
one of them
skill
could
gem
make
in
the
here.
whole place collapse in like an accordion. End quote.
Where is
After
it though?
addressing other inadequacies, such as
It's,
the lacking
up
accommodations
on
and
your screen.
inefficient layout, he set the dwarves to work. But the profound
So,
problems
okay,
with
so in
boat
this
murders
game,
were
by the
finally
way,
I
shown
see
to
it.
be
do not have to
far
stick
more
in
than
anything. Yeah, you can
potential
go to
or
Elemental,
superficial.
and you can
Quote,
get other
I
people's
have
shit.
6
Alright, let's get
fucking
rid of this
voters.
fucking
I asked for
bullshit
this
bone
workshop
cage. I
to
hate
be
bone
built
cage.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
You think anyone gets
Alright,
around to it?
so
It's a 10-minute
then we'll
job,
do-
and
And
you're too
your
busy to do
supports
it.
really matter. We
Busy
could
doing
optimize
what?
your support.
I
We
don't
could probably
fucking
optimize
know.
your
Since without
your
the
skill
workshops
tree
up,
as
they
well,
can't
and you probably do
carpenter
a lot more
anything
damage.
either. I have 4
A
miners.
support gym in there
2 of
with
them
the
apparently sleep
fortress on it
20
makes it
hours a
even
day.
doper.
Oh,
One
yeah,
is so injured
the-
he can't walk, and the last claims to
Oh
be
no,
the
this is
retired
the.
ruler of this place, but
these.
he's the only guy who actually does any digging.
So what do I do with this
End
one?
quote.
Because I got Grim
If the
Feast at
dwarves
level
would not
5. Is there even a
complete
point
necessary
in buying
basic
no,
Weathering
tasks
what you
Presence?
want,
then it
Grim
would be
Feast is
nigh
not- I would do
impossible
Raging
to
Spirits.
address
Raging Spirits
problems as they
100% of the time.
arose.
Where's
Nor would
that?
it be possible for the
It's,
dwarves to
in
take the
Sorcerer's
necessary actions to
Yeah,
prevent
that's
a
all on
cascade
screen,
of
so-
events.
Yeah, right
leading
here,
to a
but
death
I don't have
spiral.
any fire
It was at this
spells.
point that the horrifying events
Though
of
I do
Boat
want
Murdered would
it
begin
does.
to be recorded.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
it'll
Flame-
come out of Flame Wall.
When
It'll come out of
dwarves
Flame
were
Wall.
ordered to decorate the walls of the new dining hall, the dwarf named for Tourette Dog carved
So what should I
one end
take
of the
off
wall
now?
with an image of an
I would
elephant
take off
in the
Grim
fetal
Feast.
position,
'Cause
and
it's
another
only
part
given-
of the
it's
wall
double
with a
88.
representation of a dead
Energy shield
dwarf.
88, energy
These
shield's not gonna
carvings
do
would
much good
prove
anyway.
not only to be historic, but
So I would hold
prophetic,
off on
as
Grim
the
Feast,
first mass death was about to occur. And like most
yeah, I would just
problems
hold
in
off on
Dwarf
Grim Feast
Fortress,
for now.
it started small.
I would keep hold of Grim Feast. I
We've
would
got a
use it
little
later,
elephant
but
issue
I would-
happening
I would
down
use
south.
that
I'm starting
first,
to
'cause-
understand
And those
why
are
the
gonna get
previous
buffed plus
owner
plus
had a
from
million
that
of
plus
them
1
in
minion
cages.
skill too.
One or
There's
two
that.
got pissed.
Okay,
and
so
killed
cool,
someone,
and that's
and
just
now
more
the dwarves
summons,
are trying
bet.
to get the items
I like
from the
summons.
guys
Take 'em out,
that
they're gonna
died,
do more
and the
damage, they're
elephants are
gonna
just
ignite.
running wild over everyone.
Alright, let's see
A
how
couple
this
of
goes.
the elephants got caught in the remaining cages.
Come, my
and
army!
one or two got
Let us
through.
go.
The
Hold
brave
on, we need
military
more.
men of Boat Murdered
Let's get
assembled
more
by the
for our
front gate,
ranks.
and they braved themselves for a rush at the mighty elephants. And it was about then when the fucking dwarven caravan arrived. I ordered the military to hold fast, but the caravan
in
guards
groups, I
were
would-
Oh yeah,
slaughtered
that's nice.
by the
I like that.
elephants before we do.
Yeah, I would
Which
start
was
with the
also
firewall,
right about when
and
a
then whenever
goblin
stuff starts
thief
dying,
jumped
then I
out
would use
and
the,
got clobbered by a
and shit, and then
stonefall
just
trap.
keep hitting 'em with
So the
firewall.
merchants arrived to see blood and vomit
Come, my
everywhere,
zombies.
us hauling corpses
should join
en
us in
masse
this
to the
army.
graveyard, a couple rampaging elephants. Welcome to fucking Boat Murder.
Also, like I said,
Hope you
optimizing
like
your,
miasma.
your support
End
gym would
quote.
probably help a lot,
Here,
too.
miasma refers to the foul odor
And you
that
can
bodies
hold it
emit
up.
when they begin decomposing, something that will severely dampen the
Probably
mood of
stronger,
any
some of them are
dwarf
worth
caught
it,
in
some
it.
of them are
After a
kinda
war
meh,
dog
but-
finally incapacitated the rampaging elephant, even more elephants arrived, irritable and blood-hungry, and the cycle continued, with dwarves meandering outside to
Yeah,
gather the
Raspberry,
items
he is
dropped by the
he is a
slain
skill
dwarves,
check.
only
He
to
is
be
a skill
slain
check
in
at the end
turn,
of,
perpetuating the
Act 2.
cycle. Even
Yeah, I
when
mean, I feel like the
gathering
end boss of the
duties,
last
the
one was a
dwarves
skill check too,
continued
but I
to
just kinda
try
cheated him.
until approximately
Yeah.
20
Dude, that whole world was a
corpses
skill check
littered
because it
the
just
area,
fucking gets
after which
OP out of
Stark
nowhere.
Raving Mad installed
It's
a
all
set
the
of
blood on the
doors
fucking
and
ground
locked
makes
them,
it a nightmare.
preventing ingress or egress. Undeterred
But-
by the
Dude, I was
mighty
just
that
kept
last-
getting
that last
spawned by
boss
fucking
always-
OP
elephants
enemies out of nowhere. Like I'd be
continued to
wrecking
loiter
for,
outside,
or
but
having a
after
little
the
bit of
doors
trouble,
were
but still
completed,
making
a
it
horde
through.
of goblins
And then all of a
arrived to
sudden,
lay
just
siege
a
to
horde of
Boat
fucking
Murder.
motherfuckers
At
would just
first,
wreck
Stark
me.
Raving Mad
And then I'd get
interpreted
spawn
this as a
killed.
blessing, as the elephants would presumably fight the goblins, weakening
The
one
last
another
boss is
enough for
really
the
cool,
military to remove
the
the
actual
remaining
boss is probably the
foes.
coolest boss.
But instead, the
Really?
two groups seemed to be unbothered by each other's
I
presence,
like it.
coexisting
I'll have to
alongside
go back
the
and play
locked
through it
doors.
again because I did
It
not
was
get
at
to
this
experience
point
most
that
of it.
spring arrived.
I was like,
And
dude,
then
let
it
me
was
try
time
solo
for the
him, and
fire
dude was
to
like,
be
you're doing
passed to
too
the
little
next player.
damage.
Stark raving mad,
Killed him.
advised them that, quote, the place isn't a total loss, so long as you know, don't open the front
Where the
door.
fuck is
Good
Wrathbreaker?
luck no matter what you decide to do with it. End quote. Undeterred, the next person
do
in the
have a
queue,
sorcerer's
named
certificate.
Bremen, took up the mantle of Overseer and began plotting his solution to
Oh,
the
you should join up on him.
ballistas, By installing ballistas in the walls, the dwarves could safely fire out from the settlement without opening the doors.
Not jaded.
But by the time the
There's
first
nothing
one was
but just, like,
constructed,
tired of
the
doing the
goblins had
campaign.
given up their siege
Yeah.
and left entirely,
Read it quite
leaving
a few
only the
times.
elephants.
That's how it gets
and
with
the
Diablo.
military charged out of the doors and struck them down.
Only
Relative
Diablo
peace
lasted so
finally
much.
returned to Boat Murder.
At least
To
in
prepare for
D3.
another siege, Bremen installed a second
Yeah, I've never
ballista.
played D4.
As if to
I've heard
commemorate
it's just
this
complete
victory,
trash,
a
though.
dwarf was taken by a fey mood.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I
After
tried to
finding the
play it, but
necessary
it's like,
materials,
it's
crafted
casual
a
if you wanna turn
masterwork
your brain
bracelet
off and play it,
depicting a
like,
dog
yeah,
killing
but-
a mandrill.
Well, I
an
heard to
elf
like
making
get
a
anywhere
painted
in it,
gesture
like
for a
especially in the
laughing
in
dwarf,
game, it costs
and,
like what, like
somewhat
$30,000,
perplexingly,
$300,000,
the
something like
game
that.
called a cheese. While
Yeah, that's
food would
Diablo
not be an
Immortal.
issue, the alcohol supply
Yeah, but I
would,
thought it was
as
Diablo
Bremen
4
had
as well.
neglected to plant crops in the
Diablo 4 ain't
spring,
like that, it's
leaving
just
the dwarves with no
boring. Like, I
fermentable
got bored.
plants. There was
Like,
now
just
no
couldn't hold my
alcohol
attention.
remaining to appease Boat Murder's workers. Grumpy dwarves will sometimes simply refuse to work, which would only further worsen the fortress's troubles. Troubles amplified by a growing population, with the host finishing a relatively uneventful first year, besides the birthing. The save file was then passed to the next person in line, a forum user by the name of Marijuana, who took to role-playing a fed-up noble
I've been
disgusted
pretty
by the
cool.
peasants around him. Quote, I came to this dump looking for a royal
Playthrough.
fortress. Instead, I found this hole in
What'd
the
you say?
dirt, complete
I
with
said been
useless
pretty poor.
hillbillies. End
Playing
quote.
this fucking
Almost
game.
immediately, migrants arrived,
like-
drastically increasing the
I started- I
manual
got where I
labor
could
force,
farm
but
currency
also
and
more than
NFTs and
doubling
stuff.
food and alcohol consumption, the latter being necessary to prevent the mood of dwarves from sinking. But right as these needs increased, another
Saturday
iconic
night, I
mechanic of
believe.
Dwarf Fortress appeared.
I
Fey
was running
moods.
trials, I was running
Occasionally, a
Secondless,
dwarf will be
and,
overtaken by a bout of vicious
I fucking okay. So there's a thing
by
called the last
workshop
flame relic
and
that comes from
demand
there, right?
materials for crafting.
Yeah.
Should
Worth
the
like
dwarf's
400
demands be
something
met,
div. It's
they
worth
will
a lot of
create
money,
a valuable masterwork object. But
And,
should they lack the materials, they will eventually go mad and often become violent. Now, a dwarf had
anyways,
taken
it's
over
worth a
the
lot of money.
carpenter's shop just as
And a
more
lot of
orders were
people,
becoming
you know, you see
necessary.
people farming, they're like
Mercifully,
150, and I
demands
haven't
were
got it yet,
growing,
but I'm
crops
gonna get it. You know,
plentiful,
I've been running
and
it for weeks, but I
shelves
haven't
which
got
were
it
easy
yet.
to
You know?
Yeah.
acquire in the nearby
And I had a
river.
shitload of the
Soon,
things you
the
need to
dwarf
do the
had
trial.
created his
So I'm like,
masterpiece.
I had like 90 of them, so I'm like, I'm gonna run them.
In
You know what I'm
English,
saying?
sound
I know I'll
syrup,
make some
a
money, but
mahogany table.
I have a long
Its
shot of getting
description
that.
read,
Probably won't.
This
It's
is a
whatever, you know.
mahogany table.
So I
All
was like,
crafts
I'm gonna
dwarfship
run
is
these.
of the
I
highest
ran
quality.
7 of them
It
and
is
got it.
encircled with bands of
Damn, bro.
shell. This object
So I
is
was
adorned
fucking
with hanging
ecstatic,
rings
bro.
of
I
mahogany.
got me my
On
I
the
got some
item
good
are
fucking
images
gear
of
now.
rare
Hell yeah.
I got a big boost
Frequently,
to
dwarves
the,
will create artwork
gear.
that reflects events in
That's
the world,
fucking legit.
including those that
like
occur
one
in the
piece. I bought
settlement.
one piece.
And
I
while little
bought
had happened
a
in
fucking
Boat
necklace and
Murder
a
yet,
belt.
this would
It
very
fucking
soon change
it fucking
in ways
shot my
that would be
DPS like on
homage
cheat
and
DPS
horrifying
from like
representations,
230k
encouraged
DPS.
by the
which is
Yeah.
player's mistreatment
fine,
of
you
the
know, but
dwarves and their
it
charge,
shot up to
whose extent and
430k
consequences
Jesus.
would take years
Uh,
to fully
but-
elucidate.
My attack speed got so quick that it was nuking my mana, which is my life at this point.
Yeah.
The remainder of the second year
I had
in
to
Boat
lower
Murder
my-
was marked by
my
death
skill
and
levels
injury.
down. I couldn't
Due
have
to
them
a
max
lack of
level
accommodations,
because it just
one of the
drained my mana
dwarves
too
fell
quick.
asleep
Oh,
until
shit.
I did have to
underground
lower it,
river,
so now I'm
and
only
a
doing like
surge washed him
350k
away
DPS,
and
but
drowned him. The fallen
Yeah, but
still
you're
was
just-
stronger.
man left
Yeah,
from
but
the
you're just
river
kinda
and
limiting
gravely
yourself
injured a
at
craft
this
dwarf.
point.
And come winter,
Yeah,
he
I mean, I
will
have
die
to,
of
because my
thirst
mana is
after
literally my life.
refusing
Like,
food
that's
and
my
drink.
survivability.
Another
Why
dwarf
can't I
was
not
ambushed
find
by
this
a pack of
motherfucker now?
mandrills just
I just
before
kept,
the
I
year ended.
instantly
Despite
ran into
these
him every
tragedies,
fucking time,
the
and I have
overall
mapped this
population
entire
of Boat
place, and
Murder
I have
had
yet to find this
dramatically
jump.
risen, but this number didn't only include dwarves. By this point,
What
there
is
were
this?
so many
Campaign.
dogs, cats, and
campaign.
horses milling about Boat Murdered that they were clogging the main arteries through the
And one
underground
thing's,
passageways,
a pro
making
tip,
movement
whenever you get to a
ponderous.
save point,
Still, by the
is if
time
you go in
Marijuana
your
passed the
settings,
file to
you
the
can
next
change your,
person in
like,
line,
map
who went by the
transparency,
keyboard fox,
and
there
you can
were
take it down to
plenty of
where it's
food
just lines. You don't got
stockpiles
like
and a
the
serviceable
art,
amount of
quote unquote, or
alcohol.
whatever
Though,
around
in
it,
the
you know,
words of
Yeah.
Keyboard Fox,
which
the dwarves keep drinking
is actually really
really
nice
fast.
for certain
Whoever's
maps.
up
Certain
next
maps
should
are
think about
annoying
making a
with that
second
shit on,
still
you know.
once the
Is it
immigration
this over
where you
here?
can go.
The next
Yeah,
year
that's
was
it over
won,
there. How the
in large
fuck?
part thanks to the
I
installation
don't remember
of
fucking
numerous
coming all the way
traps
around like
lining
this.
the
I remember just
entrances.
going straight
Even
down,
though
hooking
he
up.
made swords for an eventual
Well, the maps are
military to
randomly
use, he
generated.
neglected
Well,
to
no, this
actually
one's still
organize
yours.
any
You got a checkpoint to
military,
him. You should have
and
just
his
checkpointed.
Yeah, I
forces
know.
continued
Like,
to plague boat murder.
but it
By
would
winter,
it would
a
have taken
miner
too long
was
to get over to
injured
that
attempting
other
to set up
checkpoint over there.
elephant traps. The second wave of migrants was attacked by elephants on
Yeah, I
route to
just
the
noticed this.
settlement,
I was like, the
killing
fuck.
2 and injuring 1. A fire imp slaughtered a
Did I?
carpenter,
I'm
and
here,
a
right?
further
Okay,
4
yeah.
dwarves
Alright.
were crushed
I was like,
by
where the
yet
fuck you
more
come from?
elephants. What's more, a
No, every
male
time I
had
hopped in
been
your
taken
map, it
by
just
a
spawned me
fey
here.
who, but instead of making ore, none of Keyboard Fox's predecessors had established a forge, and despite his best efforts, none could be constructed in time, leading the dwarf to go mad and begin wading upriver, eventually drowning.
Y'all really
Still,
kill all of my
multiple
guys?
attacks on
Damn.
the settlement itself were thwarted by the traps, saving no doubt countless
damn, they killed
dwarves,
'em?
none of
Oh, that's
whom
not
were
good.
equipped for or experienced with combat. Most of these were cage traps as well, meaning that the animals could be used in trade or tamed. By the end of the year, Keyboard Fox had captured
Oh yeah,
5
Wrathbreaker did
mandrills,
not
a
take any
leopard,
damage.
and over 10 elephants. But there was another major discovery within Boat Murder that year: a river of magma. Magma in Dwarf Fortress has various uses, including heat for
Yeah, you
forges,
want to
but
dodge
Keyboard
if you
Fox
want
had
to.
a different idea in mind. Quote, I am worried about the future of our fortress, namely that the next rulers will not be as security-minded as I
Fuck,
am.
I've lost a lot of
So
mana.
I shall flood the chasm
I can't even
with
cast that
magma
once.
slash lava and kill all the unnamed
I don't know how that
portals
didn't hit me.
Beneath this, he included screenshots of the settlement along with brief descriptions.
Oh.
The chasm with its beautiful red line of death. That's the lever you need to remember not to pull, by the way. The magma floodgates link to the lever of doom. I put down some channels just in case someone does pull the lever. End quote. After an uneventful winter, Boat Murdered and its 58 dwarves were passed on to the next player in line, named Locus, who opened his post with a suggestion. Quote, I propose that we each name one dwarf after ourselves when we end our reign and retire/get demoted for gross negligence. I can do that retroactively for previous rulers if you all think it's a good idea. End quote. This idea would prove popular, and soon each previous ruler would have a dwarf named for them. But first, Locus would play his turn. Despite the concerns of the previous player, Locus would see to securing the settlement from any threats. Quote, in hostile lands such as these, security and provisions are my first and foremost concerns. Although I was worried when I discovered that we had no military forces to speak of, an inspection of our trap systems revealed that they are sufficient to defeat any attacking force from inside or outside, below a full-scale siege. I looked to wells as a possible route of invading vermin, but only found barrels of alcohol. As we only have a scattering of peasants to choose from, most of which
You
seem
do
to
have
be
the
pursuing their
survivability
own
for it.
professions,
Using
I will
damage.
wait for new immigrants to draft for
Yeah.
our army. In
It's
the
just I'm not
meantime,
putting out.
weapons
My
and
guys aren't
armor
putting
must
out
be
much.
forged. End quote. Soon,
Against
the
him,
expected
anyway.
immigrants arrived, and a guard force and military were
Oh,
organized
fuck.
among them.
Well, this will at least
Locus
give me more
quickly
minions.
ascertained that some of the greatest
Oh, fuck,
threats
fuck,
would
fuck,
not
fuck.
come
Oh,
from without,
shit.
but from within.
Oh, this is bad.
Perusing the settlement, he beheld a peculiarity. Quote, I am worried about the very unsafe construction of the halls
I was
of
waiting
our
for the
magma
news.
forges.
Okay.
Rather than leaving occasional natural supports of living stone, the previous ruler has
Motherfucker
instead
cleared out all
dug
my
out the entirety
zombies.
of this wide hallway and built
He brought all his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a pretty hard skill. We should look at your your support gems, honestly. And I would go all in on a skeletal arsonist, honestly, and just buff fire damage for your minions.
I don't even have another skill to put here.
What's your Fuck, you don't have a hardcore town. You need to go to your stash. We need to sort out your thing, all your support gems and stuff. So I'm noticing a bunch of empty slots.
I don't have any support gems though. I do
You
need.
don't have any support gems? Ooh. Well, hold on, I'll hook you up with some support gems. Oh my gosh. Invite me to your party when you get a chance.
Alright.
I'm inviting someone to the party. Just give me a second.
Alright.
This is how trading works in PoE. You invite them to your party, they teleport to you, you trade them, and fucking sell them shit.
Is that Ryan?
No, it's a random. You can kick him now.
Alright. I just thought so because look at his name. It looks like something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was just wanting to buy something off me.
Right.
Gems. Support gems. Grab them.
What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to sell shit.
I'm coming to you. I'm gonna trade you a bunch of support gems.
Alright.
Trade.
Oh yeah. Oh baby, yeah. I love that sound.
Alright. Okay, I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna throw this in here. Throw these in here.
Stream go. Okay. So we wanna do some stuff here, bud.
Yeah.
So let's go skill by skill. And there's at least a couple skills that I want you to get support gems checked out for. Let's start with the arsonist.
Alright.
So you're gonna want scatter shot on them motherfuckers. Skeletal arsonist.
I need 20 dexterity, so I need to level up first.
Yeah, you do. What is it? Let's look at your skill tree. Let's look at your skill tree. I want to see your skill tree.
How'd I bring it up?
P, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can go through the menu. Okay. Okay. We need to change that up.
Yeah. I mean, I was going mostly minions and spell damage.
Yeah. Alright, let's. I mean, do you want to redo it? Like, I got a good little thing pulled up here that's good for a minion build.
Sure.
You'll have to talk to the hooded man to be able to swap ones you got already.
So I gotta individually choose them?
Yeah, it kind of sucks. But if you swap them, yeah, you can take them out and put them around stuff. But hold on, we're gonna go through the middle there. Don't wait. Cancel. No.
Oh.
It's hard with the delay.
It shouldn't be that long of a delay.
So, so from the start, from the beginning, where you go left, right? Like where it's just attributes, get rid of those. Because your path through the middle one is pretty much the way we're gonna go.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, take off those lefter ones. That's what you're doing right now.
I don't think I'm enough
Okay.
money.
How,
Oh,
well,
and
yeah, what
that's
kind of gold are you working with?
I got 6.5k.
Wait, that's all you have? Okay, well, you'll be alright. You'll still be alright. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Anyway, so you're gonna go straight up through there. Okay, so where you're going up from the start, and you take a right and get that health one or whatever that is, the red one for the minions, take that one off. No, yeah, take that one off. Okay. And then the part where you branch off to the right and you go into the middle to get that key, that main one, take that one off. We're gonna go straight from your starting one, the way you went, straight up and out the top.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't need the cast speed. Okay, so let's go up the top.
So
and get
apply
that attribute
refunds.
node. Yeah, you can apply them, or you can just start putting in new ones.
Alright,
But
so
yeah.
which one do I need to grab? Intelligence, dexterity, or strength?
I would just do all intelligence right now, and then we can look afterwards and see if we need to swap any of them. It won't be too big a deal to swap them.
Alright, let's just go straight up.
Okay, yeah, you get that first intelligence, and then yeah, up to the right, and then go. Okay, then we're gonna go after you get to the top of that one. We're gonna go right.
Alright.
Or wait, let me see what these are. What are these motherfuckers? Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna go right, and you're gonna go up right again, like right and up a little bit diagonally.
Grab the 15% faster revive.
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah, 5%, and then yeah, 15%, yeah. And you're gonna hook around the right side of that circle. You're not gonna get the lefter ones. You're gonna keep going around to 5% faster, and then 40% maximum life, 10% reduced life recovery, and then you're gonna go back left to go 10% maximum life, and then you're gonna cross over and do 10% increased damage, and then over one more attack and movement speed, and then you're gonna go back and go up and get 10% increased damage, 10% increased damage.
I can't go up anymore.
Oh, are you out of skills?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
We'll go with that for now. Or yeah,
Yeah, that's all we've done.
with
Just
that
straight
for
up.
right now. Yeah, we'll go for that right now. Now, when you get more, you want to just not from the big one, but from the little blue one there, go up and curve around.
Okay.
And come back to the accuracy. Anyway, we'll do that for now. That'll be okay. Now, for the attributes, you don't have the dex you need. Do you have the int? You do have the int. So change.
I can't get skeleton snipers anymore for some reason.
Did you go up on the? Oh, is it because you got dex? Because you got dex stuff in them. That may be why. It's 'cause you have dex.
Yeah. Yep. I just took that off and it came back.
Yeah. No. We want to get enough dex for scatter shot.
Yeah. I only have 7 decks now.
Alright, well, let's see how much you're gonna end up needing. So
I need 20.
skeletal arsonist, scatter shot.
So I need at least 3 attribute nodes.
The ones I'm suggesting, you only need one dex support gem. The rest of them are gonna be strength and int.
Yeah.
We want to get the skeletal arsonist pumping damage. We want scatter shot, and we want fire infusion.
We still
We
can't
want immolate.
get scatter shot though. We only have 7 decks.
How much dex do you need for scatter shot on him?
10 decks required. So we need at least 1. Yeah, so we only need 1.
Yeah. So just grab one. Just talk to the hooded man and change one of your ints to dex. It's just a change. You don't have to unspec and spec back into it. You can just change it.
Alright, bet. Alright, so now we should be able to get it. Yep, alright.
Yeah, as long as you got enough int to cast what you need to cast, just make sure you get what you need for support gems beyond that.
Oh, I didn't put. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now what's next?
Now, you also want fire infusion on them.
And where's that one?
So do it. Go all the way down to all gems on the left side there.
Oh, there it is. Fire exposure?
No, fire infusion.
All gems?
Yeah, I would go to all gems. And
Right
then
here.
all
Alright.
gems, and then I would search it in the keywords at the bottom. I would just search fire space infusion. Or yeah, right there. Okay. And then you also want immolate. And you can search at the bottom. You just type in IMN,
Yeah.
it'll pull it up.
Well, I knew as soon as I went to do it, it was gonna fucking pop up.
Okay.
Alright.
Now, on Flame Wall, we want Arcane Temple, Tempo, and Fortress.
I don't have anything called Fortress. Oh, hold on.
Should be one.
I didn't put all gems. There it is. Alright. Alright.
Arcane Tempo may not be mandatory, because, I mean, it just lets you cast it faster, but if you're running into mana problems, it might not be the biggest deal. But, we'll see.
Which one are the ones that... Alright.
Damn, you have such low attributes. Fuck, we need to get gear with attributes on you. You need a helmet. You need a helmet.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone you can gamble with there, or like buy armor from?
Well, that's not armor. That's you. No. I'm gonna have to travel back to Act 2.
You're in Act 2.
I mean Act 1.
There should be someone there, I would think.
And there's one person, but they only sell weapons.
Mm. Damn it. Okay. Fuck. If I walk, hold on. If I walk into Act 2 here, will it sell me low-level helmets? Who sells helmets around here? You do. Buyer trade. And you're wanting probably a yes helmet, I imagine.
Rather
Yeah,
unstable
what
looking
level is
stone
that?
pillars here.
26.
I noticed a small lava flooding space around a pillar blocked by
Are all of them gonna
floodgates,
be-
which
this
is
one's 16.
presumably part of an emergency system to collapse the roof here. But
Doesn't
even
have
if
a
a
good
careless
stat.
or angry dwarf were to
26,
dislodge
yeah.
one of them, the consequences would be
Level
catastrophic
10
to anyone
and some
nearby.
cool stuff, yeah. That's
End
good.
quote.
We're gonna go with that.
Smaller scale tragedies
What
would
is
soon
it,
strike again in the
Helios?
river
What is
rather
it?
than the halls. One dwarf would be swept away in the currents, and another, struck by a fey mood, would go mad for lack of
Good
necessary
so far,
materials
slam
and
it.
drown himself underneath the
Eh.
bridge. The animals were no luckier.
Okay.
While rearranging the
Look
cages,
at all that love
two
you just
tamed
got.
elephants
Look at all
managed
that
to escape,
love you
and
just
while
got.
not
I
as violent
know.
as their feral brethren, fighting still broke out, claiming 2 dogs and an elephant calf. Animals who
Give it
manage
that.
to win enough combat encounters are granted a randomly generated name, and one of the tamed elephants had now
It up,
gained
'cause
such.
why not?
Ikudoltud,
So that give you
which in
12
English
intelligence,
means
so that's
rained
good. That's
stalked.
some stats.
Locust
and
suggested,
also
quote, I have a
energy shield
theory that once an
upgrades, so that's
elephant
good, and
tastes dwarf
survivability,
blood,
that's
which
great.
surely is how this particular creature got her name, they cannot be tamed properly.
Pop that
End
in.
quote. That
Yeah.
autumn, Locust would have the issue of Ikudoltud resolved.
Where's my
After
stash?
ordering
What
the
do we
elephant
need to
moved
put in
outside,
this for
he
a
sicked a
gym?
dwarven warrior and a
I got
swarm of
lightning,
war dogs
2
on
lightnings
her,
on
who
my
managed to swiftly
chest and
dispatch
1
her
ice in my
without
shield.
any major injuries. Still, many other elephants awaited in the cages, and their tendencies were no less violent. After another dwarf went mad and retreated from society before dying of thirst, Locust attended to 2 other matters. The first was naming a dwarf for each of the previous rulers. The second was a common feature of Dwarf
Yeah, that'd
Fortress
be nice.
succession games, a vanity project. Quote, I have begun construction of a complex
It's
of
enough.
large tombs
It's
to
enough.
hold the remains of the previous
15%
rulers of this fort. I have given the smaller tomb to Callow, as he
Versus
used much of his
20%
allotted funds
energy shield.
commissioning a statue portrait. Some
This
might
already
say
got a lot
that
of
my
energy shield.
own
I wanna
tomb is
buff the piss out
receiving
of that
extra
energy shield.
attention, but I believe I am entitled. And
Yes,
if
it's
someone
so good
else
in this
wanted to
fucking game.
build
We're
a
gonna do
fancy
that.
one for
Okay.
themselves, they should have thought of it when they had the chance.
Also, let me look.
Note,
I got a
to those who
fuck ton of
intern me to
jewels.
my
Let me
casket
look
when I
for-
pass
well,
from
you don't
this
even have
world,
jewel slots,
please
never
use the provided chains to tether trained mandrills or a suitable substitute to guard my bones from thieves and vandals. P.S. That
Probably
last
not
part
enough.
kind of rhymes. I will have it engraved on the door at once.
Alright, it's on it. It was
With
like,
this
you need
final
this
note,
now.
Locust would
Threw it on
pass
there.
off the settlement to his successor, and it was this player who would at once
What's that
reveal
energy
the
shield at?
absurdity of boat murder
Uh,
and
172.
oversee the beginning of its
Okay, that's a
long
big boat.
downslide into its
Oh,
inevitable
And you got
doom.
more intelligence, which is more mana, and
Phew.
you can put more support gems in.
Only about
and
20
swap
more mana,
The
but
5th overseer for Boat
It
Murdered
works.
was a forum user
Oh.
who went by Stark
Okay.
Raving Mad, and his thorough role-playing
go
and
try it. So
liberal
you got
usage
skeletal
of
warriors with
screenshots
your-
marked him as easily
Hold on,
one of the
we
most
need to do
entertaining
more.
and thorough.
more.
After an introduction
need to
that
get
cast
your-
himself as a
your raging
bartender
spirits
forced
and
into the
your-
role of overseer, he
skeletal
began
warriors
with
at
his
least,
assessment
yeah.
of boat murder thus far, referring to his
Buffed up with some
screenshots
support
as
gems.
Yeah, that went a
dogs
lot
to
quicker.
stay in character. Quote,
I'm dead already.
what the
You died?
fuck?
No,
I have to fucking try to get my
we
mind
just
around
destroyed
what I
this
am facing
fucking
here.
wolf though.
To begin with,
Alright.
all of our
What were you
fucking
saying now?
workshops and trade goods are sitting outside
need
in
to
the
get
fucking
your,
rain. One of the previous overseers must have been
spirits
some
and
sort
your
of
skeletal
shallow
warriors
dwelling
and
sky gazer,
gems.
because having our production out here is just inhumane.
I got
to
the
poor
exploding one
people
in the
heads who have to
skeletal warriors
stand
right
out
now.
there.
Thought that'd be good.
Fuck that. I'm
And
moving
then-
everything inside.
Yeah, but you don't want them
Oh,
to die. You want
and
them
you
to...
see all those E's I
Yeah,
drew
but
down there
when
at
they
the
do,
bottom?
they're gonna blow the fuck up in
Elephants.
the enemy's
The
face.
previous overseer must have had
Yeah, but
some
there's stuff we
sort
can
of
do with
sick
that, with
fucking
your other
fascination
ones
with
that die
them
all the
because we
time.
have elephants everywhere.
Yeah, we could throw it on the
Elephants
raised
in
zombies.
cages,
Guys.
elephants in the halls,
None of the
elephants
skeletal guys,
sitting
the
in the
little
dining
minions
room,
that come out of your flame
everywhere.
wall, they die
I
really
don't know what to
quickly.
do with them.
Yeah.
I guess
There's 5
start
of them
butchering
that
them
die
and hope they make a
constantly.
good roast. End quote.
but-
Besides the hall, he also noticed something of
so-
concern. Quote, room full of
Raging
levers.
spirits,
I
let's-
don't know what any of them do, and I'm not going to try and
Alright.
figure it out. With the
Let's
way
get
this
some
place
of
is set
those
up, any
stuff.
one of them could make the
Oh.
whole place collapse
Infernal
in like an
Legion. I'm gonna
accordion.
put Infernal
End
Legion
quote.
on them.
After addressing other inadequacies, such as the lacking accommodations and inefficient layout, he set the dwarves to work, but the profound problems with Boat Murdered were finally showing to be far more than potential or superficial. Quote, I have
I can't
6
put it on there. I
fucking
need
carpenters.
25
I
strength.
asked for this workshop to be
Strength
built
you got?
3 months
22.
ago. You think anyone gets around to it?
Alright.
It's a 10-minute job,
have enough
but they're
in it.
too
Look,
busy to do it.
it's gonna
Busy
be
doing
close.
what? I don't fucking know, since without the workshops up, they can't
Swap one
carpenter
of your
anything
hands for
either.
it.
I have
Yeah.
4 miners.
strength.
2 of them apparently sleep 20
If you
hours a
have it,
day.
just swap.
1 is so injured
Yeah, I
he
got
can't
it.
walk, and the last
Yeah,
claims
swap
to
one
be
of
the
those
retired
strength.
ruler
Alright.
of this place, but
There.
he's the
What do we
only
need
guy
now?
who actually does any digging.
And
End quote.
then you're gonna want.
If the dwarves would not complete necessary
the minion
basic tasks
instability
such as
to
these,
blow
then
'em
it
up.
would be nigh impossible to address problems as they arose, nor would it be possible for the dwarves to take the necessary
But you
actions
might
to
already have
prevent a
that. If you had it on
cascade of
another one, just
events
swap it to that one.
leading to a death
Yeah,
spiral.
dude.
It
Damn
was at this point that the horrifying events of Boat Murdered would begin to be recorded in its artwork.
It's
When
alright.
dwarves were ordered to decorate the walls of
You
the
already
new
used- you
dining
only used
hall,
one at
the
a
dwarf
time.
named for Tourette
That
Dog
sucks.
carved one part of the wall
Yeah.
with an image of an elephant in the fetal position,
Alright.
and another part of the wall with a
Do you
representation
have,
of a
you
dead
do have
dwarf.
enough for one
These
more ant?
carvings
Cool.
would
We
prove
won't
not
put feeding
only to be
frenzy on them
historic,
bitches.
but prophetic, as the first mass death was about to occur. And like most problems in Dwarf Fortress,
Yeah,
it
feeding
started
frenzy.
small. Quote, we've got a little elephant issue happening down south. I'm starting to understand why
Alright.
the previous owner had a million of them in cages.
put them-
1 or 2 got pissed
Now, you're
and
not
they
gonna have
killed
enough to
someone,
put
and
the
now the
other ones
dwarves are
on,
trying to get
whatever,
the
so just
items
put
from
whatever
the
you
guys
can
that
on-
died, and the
on your-
elephants are
what do you
just
got on
running
your-
wild over everyone.
The guys
A
off
couple
your
of the
scepter.
elephants got caught in the remaining cage traps, but 1 or 2 got through. The brave military men of Boat Murdered
What's that?
assemble by the front gate, and
The
they
guys
brave
that you got from your
themselves.
scepter, what do you have on them?
Nothing now.
Oh, nothing. Yeah, you're probably not gonna. You're not gonna have the strength to put this stuff on them, and it's not the biggest deal,
Yeah.
honestly. But
Alright.
which no, because other ones are taking your shit too. Hold on, look at your skills for a second.
Alright.
Give me a sec. So you could take stuff out of Unearth. Scroll down. What else do you got?
Well, what? On Earth to do some damage, so, but yeah. I take this one off.
Yeah,
Longer
that's-
effect
yeah, that's-
duration.
Oh yeah, the persistence off of it. You could take the persistence off. What's the other one?
Brutality.
Brutality is one of the ones we want to put on your meat shields on your scepter guy. Brutality and overpower, so they do more damage and stun people while they're hitting them. Early on, the Unearth is good. I discount it because you want to abandon it at a certain point because it's just not going to do enough for you. But
Yeah. Alright.
alright, I think we need to test and see where we're at with what we got. Some more levels would be nice.
None's given enough experience.
What
Damn.
What's your DPS? Have you noticed your DPS go up any meaningful way? We showed
Yeah.
what your DPS on your skeletal arsonists were.
They're fucking crazy now. Especially with that
I
scatter
would-
shot.
I would probably drop the snipers and put more arsonists since you got them buffed up. I don't know what you got on the skeletons. But... And remember, if you can keep flame wall around enemies while they're
Oh
throwing
yeah,
shit at 'em,
flame wall. Forgot about
Yeah.
that one.
That would be what I would use as your main skill instead of Unearth, and just use Unearth to bring up extra enemies to reinforce your guys once people are dying. But the main skill that you're spamming, because that's going to ignite them, which makes your guys do more damage. They're going to throw shit through it, which makes them do more damage. So Flame Wall is really strong, really key to it.
Yeah.
And that's what, dude, yeah, Flame Wall also is what gets your fucking skeletal, your flaming skulls up too. So you want to be using that as your main skill instead of Unearth. And then have Unearth just to, you know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
bring stuff up. This game and its RNG odds are criminal. I concur. I concur. Yeah, see, they blow up afterwards. Yeah, you want to keep that fire on motherfuckers.
Nice, dude. I don't need neither of those. Yeah, we're about to be murking them.
Pain Offering would also help. It gives them like 40% more DPS, but I don't know if you can get that yet. You probably can actually, but actually I don't know. It might be higher level skill. Flammability is also good.
Dude, I think the poison gas interacts with fire, so.
It does.
Yeah, so I think I want to keep at least one sniper to do that. I thought it did, but now this one's not.
I know it does with certain poison skills for sure. Like that's like I know archers with the fucking thing they do, or
Well, I just
with that do that. But that's with their gas grenades. It makes them go off immediately. But I know it has some interaction with it in certain cases, but I don't know all the depths of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm fucking murking now.
Are you killing faster?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it.
And better scepters will get you more spirit for more skeletal arsonist. There's some boots you can get that will give you more. In fact, I could probably just get you those boots because they're probably cheap as fuck.
One thing, another complaint is, yeah, like, it's not kind of as handholdy as Diablo is. Like, I wouldn't have known any of this, like, but with Diablo, it's just equip the better fucking equipment and you're good to go. And then it's like late game, if you really want to get into shit, then you get into it.
Fuck, what are the names of those goddamn boots? God damn it. I sold so many of these fucking boots. Thought I might have some, but I don't.
Alright, we're gonna go fucking kill Wrathbreaker now.
Oh, I should probably leave your party.
Honestly, I don't even know if it'd matter at this point.
Oh, it don't matter.
I already killed his minions super fucking quick.
Should look at what your fucking gear looks like, cause I got these boots for you. They're probably better than what you got, but I don't know.
Probably are. I don't got very good boots on.
Oh, you're doing more damage though, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Got him half health already by the time I looked over.
Who got him on the ground now? Oh, they're fucking wrecking him now. He fucking fell over. That was his mistake. Oh my god.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got that stun build up and that fucking thing on those little guys beating on him.
Yeah. He fell the fuck over, bro. I need to clip that. He fell over and he was done for. Oh, I clipped it too early. That fucking is quite a delay.
Yeah, it's hard to look at your inventory and gear and shit. Whenever you get a chance, invite me again.
Alright.
Oh, and what's your lowest resistance?
I'm not sure.
Whenever you get a chance, press C. And let me see your shit.
There you go. And they're still coming. They're still getting fucked up.
What's your lowest resistance? Fire and lightning. It's not crazy low for where you're at, but we'll...
Look at that army. Love it.
Wait, what did I say it was? Fire and lightning. Alright, cool. Yeah, invite me.
Alright. I gotta go speak to Zarka. Hold on.
Yes, but invite me.
I said hold on.
No, invite me.
Alright.
You defeated the raiders?
I mean, if you say it like that, then yeah, it sounds awesome, but I mean, it was really nothing.
Oh, I didn't even quality those. They're already corrupted, so you can't anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah, they're corrupted. What's that mean?
When you corrupt stuff, it gets a lot of different things that happen to it. In
It's
this
gonna
case,
fuck me,
that's
ain't
what
it?
gives. No, that's what gives it 2 rune sockets.
Okay.
But that gives 20% less reduced reservation for your minions. So you may be able to get more skeletal minions now.
What's
Cost
reduced
20% less.
reservation? Oh,
So you know
okay.
how say it reserves 10. It's
Yeah.
20% reduced, so it would only need 8 to reserve it. So you might be able to get another one.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Sweet. Thank you. Alright, now guys, Gym 5, so I can get Pain Offering, Bone Storm, or I'm gonna level up Arsonist actually.
Well, you can level them up, but you can also...
Okay.
Pain Offering's a good one. It gives like, what does it give? Fucking 40% more damage to
Yeah.
your minions when you get it up.
What should I replace though?
I don't know. Let me see what skills you got. I don't
I
know.
want to get rid of Ray's shield. I can't because of the shield.
Yeah, you can. But those don't take up slots. Ones off your weapons will take up slots. So just add those on top of whatever you got.
Okay. I could take No, I need Unearth. I like
Unearth is-
Contagion.
Contagion,
Enfeeble.
Ray Zombie.
I like Raid Zombie.
Keep scrolling down.
I can get rid of Frost Mage. I'm not really using Frost Mages.
Yeah, if you're not using Frost Mage, get rid of him. If you're not using it, get rid of him.
Yeah. I don't have a single one on there, so yeah. We'll do that.
And Pain Offering is just a buff. It kills one of your minions, but all the ones around it get like 40% more damage.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's pretty strong. And in that, I would put Magnified Effect and Font of Rage, but I don't know if you have the attributes to do that.
I don't think I do just yet.
But now you just need a level. I mean, you've handled that boss pretty good.
Yeah. So I go on here now?
I
The
don't know.
Door Caravan.
Oh yeah, on the wrong caravan or door or whatever. It's that's your new main city. Now you're in the city proper.
Okay, but
I say city, but you know what I'm saying, your home base.
yeah.
Yeah, my
What'd you think
fucking-
of the stream, man? What'd you think of the overlay and everything? The little avatar.
They're cool. In general, I don't like overlays in streams. I like the little character, but I don't like the stream being smaller. It's hard to see stuff.
Is it really? I mean, if you full screen it, really, I've seen it wasn't too bad. That's the only reason I did it.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a full screen right now, and it's not a quarter of my screen. It's bigger than a quarter, but I'd say it's probably like 2/3 of my screen.
Yeah.
And I paid for the whole screen. I want to see the whole thing.
But then I'm gonna have the YouTube blocking the screen. I'll have the fucking chat blocking the screen. Then I'll have my avatar blocking the screen.
That's true.
Because if you type in chat right now, it'll pop up right there in the bottom left. Here, I'll
That's
do
true.
it.
I've never been a huge fan of overlays. That's just me. But I know I'm not a huge fan of streams. Anyway,
Actually,
so
neither.
I'm not the target demographic you should be asking.
Yeah. Do I not have this? Actually, I need to fix chat. For some reason, you have an echo on stream.
I have an echo.
On stream, you don't in.
Echo. Whoa, whoa.
I wonder why. I invited Oyugi to come,
Is it because you have me going through your Discord and your stream or something like that? Like, do I have two audio fucking inputs?
You shouldn't.
Or like in your stream, is it bringing desktop audio and like Discord audio, like both of them or something?
It shouldn't
'Cause I
be, that's the
know if
thing.
you're using, OBS, you gotta take all your.
Is there
audio,
in-game chat? No?
No.
No,
But
I
I know in OBS you have to separate out all your audio tracks or it gets messy.
Yeah, this should be separated out. Let's see. Here, are you in my Discord? If we go to my Discord, it usually doesn't do that.
No, in your Discord, no.
Yeah, I'll shoot you an invite. There you go. Alright, hop over and we'll just go into the tavern.
How's the tab? I don't see it. BG3, we ain't playing BG3.
No, but it'll be fine. I feel like the tavern will qualify here. It's close enough. Close enough. Alright, let's see if this will fix it now.
Yo.
Hold on, I can hear you.
Yo.
Alright, now let's check stream.
Yo. We're doing it doggy style.
Yeah, that fixed it. Cool.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright, now we just need to turn you up though, because it has you a little low. I think just Discord in general is a little low. Alright,
Yeah.
For a rush at the mighty elephants, and it was
Alright,
about
there we go.
then when the fucking
Alright.
dwarven caravan arrived. I
Alright,
ordered
so
the
what are we
military
doing
to
here
hold
now?
fast. Let the
On a
caravan
moving
guardsmen
caravan?
get themselves slaughtered by the elephants
Yes, you're
before
on a
we
moving
do.
caravan now.
Which was also right about
Now
when
you
a
can play
goblin
the
thief
game.
jumped
No.
out and got killed by a stonefall trap. So the
I feel like I'm
merchants
stuck on a
arrived to
caravan.
see
I feel like
blood and vomit
that
everywhere,
would stop me from
us
playing the
hauling
game.
corpses en masse to the graveyard.
Nah, you
a
just gotta
couple
follow the quest.
rampaging
You'll
elephants.
learn about a map device.
Welcome
It really,
to
it's kind of strange.
fucking
It
boat
like,
murdered. Hope you like my
it's
asthma.
vastly different
End
than
quote. Here,
how you get
miasma
around is
refers
vastly
to the
different than
foul
in Act
odor
1,
that bodies emit
which is kind of
when they
weird.
begin decomposing.
But it's not that weird because it
Something
kind of
that
gets
will
you ready for
severely
in the game,
dampen the mood
how you
of
do
any
stuff,
dwarf
right?
caught in it. After a war
But
dog finally
in Act 3 it goes
incapacitated
back
the
to more like
rampaging
Act 1, and
elephant,
I don't know
even
why. It's
more
kind of
elephants
strange.
arrived,
But yeah, you're using a map
irritable
device
and
now to get
blood-hungry,
around. You're
and
traveling
the
around on the
cycle
caravan.
continued, with
Yeah, I don't like
dwarves
that.
meandering
So
outside
now
to
we're
gather
let's
the
take it away
items
from
dropped
like an
by the
open
slain
world,
dwarves,
made it a
only
closed
to be
open world.
slain in turn, perpetuating the
You
cycle.
can still get around with
Even when
waypoints and
ordered to
stuff.
cease gathering duties, the dwarves
You got
continued
wheels
to
now,
try
dude. You ain't
until
gotta walk everywhere.
approximately 20.
I'm at the Halani gates.
Yeah, you did cheat yourself out of fighting that first act boss, man. That's a good one.
I did. Fuck it, let's start new characters real quick.
Wait, did you kill
only
Home Dog
t-
with me in your party? No,
Yeah.
you didn't.
It only took me 4 hours to get there, so we could probably get it by tonight.
Yeah.
Both of us running
Dude.
through.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so, dude, you should see my character. How I blast through stuff. It's so hard for me to go back and play just through the campaign with normal movement speed.
Yeah, I saw fucking one dude, the dude that joined me was super fast.
Yeah.
Wait, so I traveled here to talk to her, to go over here, to get back on the caravan, to travel somewhere else.
Yeah,
Love that. Thank you for all
Yes,
the
it's
loading
great.
screens.
it's great. Dude, and every time I would come back here through the campaign, I would go, oh fuck, I gotta go do Helvani Gate or whatever. And I would get off here and I go, oh yeah, no, I just gotta talk to this bitch. I ain't doing that yet. That's way later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would get me literally every time.
Some bullshit right there. I really want to start an archer.
I will say, not just me, but almost everyone I've played with so far, they start a character, they play, they start another character, they play, and their second or third character is usually the one where they find like the play style they like the most. That's really what it's about, the play style you like the most.
I definitely love this
It's-
playstyle. Like, I love having
Yeah.
minions. I just thought they'd be a little bit cooler than just skeletons after
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, but it's really the play style you're looking for, and well,
I
this
just
is
want
a
a
decision
flashy
you can't make till
playstyle.
way later.
Does it get more flashy as I get higher level with this?
Minions are. I mean, I can show you what minions look like at a high level.
All I read it was just skeleton brute and skeleton mage or something like that, and I was like, oh,
you-
that doesn't sound
dude,
too cool.
If you're talking late game, there's some stuff people do to kill like bosses that are really fucking crazy. I mean, they're not crazy flashy, but it's crazy the amount of damage they do.
It's crazy the amount of damage I'm doing right now.
But no,
Jesus
what you're looking at right now, if you don't like this, you won't like it the rest of the game. Because like my minion build is a souped up thing of this. I only have skeletal arsonist. I have like 18k energy shield, and they fuck.
Yeah,
They just
okay.
dump damage. They just dump damage.
Yeah,
I just
they're-
spam fire over the whole screen and just run through the map.
That's basically what's happening right now. I'm liking it.
Yeah. The one I got now is pretty flashy. This Gimling, he's pretty flashy. I like him. I like him more. He does a lot more damage too. To be fair, I have a lot more money and time in this guy though. But even still, he can do a lot of damage a lot quicker.
I'm not even having to really use contagion anymore.
Yeah. But, and this is the thing, this is another thing you can't make a decision on until later. because it's ascendancies. Once you ascend, like later on, once you get to in game you're playing, you're choosing classes more for the ascendancies than the class itself. Like I'm choosing mercenary, even though I'm playing as a monk essentially,
Yeah.
just because I want the gym link ascendancy so I can get a bunch out of gyms, right? Like it's kind of weird. Where'd you already?
Damn, we're wrecking just fucking yellow guys
You're-
now.
Yeah, you're wrecking, and you've got a second person. Like you're carrying me right now because I'm not even helping you. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're wrecking.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's up, dude?
What's up? Are you an archer? No, you're
I'm
Monk.
I'm a genuine.
Does your
I'm actually a mercenary. Is my actual starting class.
What's shooting shit?
My charge staff.
Yeah, I think of that.
Look how fast I attack.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so ridiculously fast, dude. Oh.
That's awesome.
And I'm slow too, to be honest with you. Like this build, if you have money,
How
it's
fast do you roll?
usually strong. Roll like that, but I
I
don't
thought
usually
the
roll
game
like-
wasn't supposed to be pay to win.
I move faster like this. No, like in-game currency.
Oh.
But I usually move faster just by attacking. That's my move speed is my thing. So, or I blink. Boop.
I was surprised I didn't get my first day yesterday. I was like, man, I only started playing because the guy that plays for Elon Musk made it look so cool. I'm surprised I didn't get anyone to respond to that, but no one did. Alright, I got a skill point. Where are we putting it? Do we need to do attribute or do we need to go to increase the 15% increase in accuracy?
Let's let's see where we go. So from you don't want to go that way. You want to go the other way around that.
Which
Yeah,
way?
so basically see the last node you picked.
This one?
Oh, I'm watching you move. Hold on.
So I chose the increased movement speed on minions. I thought that's the one you
Yes,
told me to.
yes, yes, that's the last one. Now go back one and
Yeah.
up. That's where you want to go.
But what about, do I need any attributes or anything?
Attributes are nice, but you'll get them. So I'm just gonna explain what we're gonna do here. See that 10% that I'm telling you to go to?
Yeah.
You're gonna go up another 10%, and then to the left, and then down one, and then you're done. You're gonna go a different way after that, and you'll get more attributes then. But right now, we're just gonna get that filled out, and then we'll give you a
Alright.
bunch of attributes. Again, do you want me to let you run through here, or do you want me to run through here?
I'll run through it.
Okay. I can farm Secamus trials.
Oh shit, you're pushing me around.
Yeah. It's great.
That's making me glitch or lag.
I'll see myself out. Dude, I can do that to some bosses too.
That's crazy.
Stun
Yeah.
them and just push them around, bro.
That was making me lag, bro. It wasn't even. Was it supposed to do that? Like,
Yeah, bro, it's a lag switch, dude.
alright. Alright. I just picked up a skill gem, level 5. What do I need to level?
The skills you're using, always prioritize just whatever skill you're using. Use it on that. Do note that if you're leveling stuff up, it will cost more mana to cast. You will have to have more intelligence to do it. So you might price yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So be aware of that. But yeah, dude, this guy is fucking messaging the shit out of me for these fucking boots, dude.
Why do they want that boot so bad?
I don't know. They're not even good boots as far as I know. What are they? 20% increased movement speed, energy shield, intelligence, they're not that crazy, bro. But I'm gonna sell them to him. So quit fucking messing with me.
How do you even know you got the boots?
So the trade system on here is through your stash, basically. If you have a premium stash tab, then you can put stuff in there, put a price on it, and people will be able to see it on the trade website, and then they can message you in game and say, "Hey, I won't buy that."
Oh, okay, that's cool.
It's
Kind of like the old auction system on Diablo 3, where they changed it.
Yeah, it's kind of jank. I wish they just had it in fucking game one, honestly, but it is what it is. It works. We'll say that. It works. I gotta go piss. I'll be right back.
Heard. Yeah, that Ring of Fire does really well. Especially with those spirits. No, my minions!
20 stinking dwarf corpses littered the area, after which Stark raving mad installed a set of doors and locked them, preventing ingress or egress. Undeterred by the miasma choking the trapped hallways, the elephants continued to loiter outside. But just when the doors were completed, a horde of goblins arrived to lay siege to boat murder.
Hold on.
At first, Stark raving mad interpreted this as a blessing, as the elephants
I don't know why that reminds you of
the
something.
goblins, weakening one another enough for the military to remove the remaining
You said it's
foes.
sucking mine, I
But
said sucking
instead,
my dick,
the
and you
two
said,
groups
which
seemed
by
to
the
be
way,
unbothered by each other's presence, coexisting outside of the locked
I was like,
doors.
pause,
It was
I
at
don't know
this
why that
point
reminds you of
Springer
something.
arrived, announcing that it was time for the file to be passed to the next player. Stark raving mad advised them that
because of
quote,
the
place
second
isn't a total
that's why.
loss, so long as
Because
you,
of the trial.
you know.
So when you go to get your
open the front
ascendancy, I will
door.
not do your first
Good
one.
luck, no matter what
you
you
have to do
decide
your
to
first
do
one
with
because you gotta experience
End
it.
quote.
Yeah.
And the first one's
the
actually
next
pretty
person
easy.
in the
It's not
queue,
bad.
named Bremen, took up
So
the
when you go to
mantle
the
of
follow-up ones
overseer
that really
and began
suck,
plotting his solution to the siege.
especially at lower level, but I'm
Ballistas.
flying through
By
them, so
installing
when you go to
ballistas
get
in
your
the walls,
ascendancies,
the
if you
dwarves
need
could
help with your
safely
ascendancies,
fire
I
out
can
of the
carry your
settlement
ascendancies. I can get you all
without
four of them.
opening the doors.
but
But by the time the first one was constructed,
I'm
the
not supposed to
goblins
take
had
this
given
while
up their
drinking.
siege and left
Fuck
entirely,
it, what's the worst
leaving
that could
only
happen,
the
right?
elephants, and the
What are you
military
taking?
charged out of the
It
doors
says
and
so,
struck them
Toloprim.
down. Relative peace finally returned to boat murder.
Cessatoloprin.
To
I don't
prepare
know
for
how the
another
fuck to
siege,
pronounce it.
Bremen installed a
What the fuck
second
is?
ballista. As
It's
if to
anxiety
commemorate this
bed.
victory, a dwarf was taken by a fey mood. and, after finding the necessary materials, crafted
Yeah,
a
I got
master
borderline
bracelet
personality now.
depicting a dog killing
Oh,
a
do you?
mandrill,
Yeah.
an elephant making a plaintive
Oh, no.
gesture before
That's
a
my
laughing
borderline
dwarf,
personality, miss.
and, somewhat perplexingly, something that the game called a cheese. While food would not be an issue, the alcohol supply would, as Bremen had neglected to plant crops
My
in the
computer is
spring,
fucking
leaving the
cooking me, dude.
dwarves with no fermentable
That's not good.
plants. There was now no alcohol remaining to appease Boat Murdered's workers. Grumpy dwarves will sometimes simply refuse to work, which would only further worsen the fortress's troubles. Troubles amplified by a growing population whose limits would soon be tested
Hey, I should
by
level up my
events
sword
that
with you,
seemed
but I really
too
don't wanna go to
preposterous
this
even
campaign.
by the standards of Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, I mean, it might be funner if we level up together.
Oh, it would definitely be funnier than going by yourself, yeah.
As the mood of Boat Murdered's dwarves
Well, for
began
me
to
it would
dip,
be because
7
I
more
just don't
elephants
wanna do it
approached the
even
walls
Yeah.
of the fortress. This new attack came so soon after
But-
the previous one that the dwarves have been unable to craft new cages
Oh,
and
fuck.
reset the traps.
I
leaving
don't
only
need to. I
2
want to
armed and
make a
prepared.
rarity bot
These
so I
traps
can run with
performed their duty,
OD.
but this still left
And maybe get
5
some good shit, but I don't even
elephants.
wanna run
Most
maps
of the
these days,
military
dude.
was either lounging or eating, leaving only
Does Ryan
one
not play
dwarf
it?
to man the ballistas, killing 2.
Not
but
to
it
a
was
significant
then
amount. He
that
did
the
play it,
unbelievable
yeah.
happened.
But
Quote, disaster
he
strikes when a
doesn't play a
dwarf
lot. He's
wanders
not like
in and
in-game
gets
or
killed by
nothing.
an elephant.
Yeah.
All the other dwarves, seeing opportunity
He's not
for
in-game
new
and he
capitalistic
just hasn't
riches,
been playing
begin
games in
to
general
rush towards
lately.
the body to
I haven't
grab
seen
his
him lately.
valuable equipment. Remembering
Seen-
the stories
I've just
I
seen
heard about
fucking
my predecessor,
Ethan
I
just keep
hurriedly
popping
ordered
on
the
and
outer
off of
door to
fucking
be
Elder
locked,
Scrolls.
but the door is stuck
Oh,
open.
really?
Yeah, bro, I have him added on
That
fucking
elephant sympathizer,
Steam still,
that
and like
traitor,
it's just
that quisling, that
hopped on Elder Scrolls, hopped
Monarch
off Elder Scrolls,
butterfly?
hopped on Elder Scrolls, hopped
Apparently
off Elder
showing
Scrolls, hopped on
incredible
Elder Scrolls, hopped
coordination,
on. I'm like,
a
the
monarch
fuck is happening,
butterfly
dude?
flew into the door workings
probably,
just
like,
before the
modding it,
time
dude.
of the attack and jammed it open. With all the bodies and items left
Yeah,
by
probably.
the elephants, no one is doing such a low
probably, like,
priority task as
Mod
cleaning
it,
up
getting
bug
on,
remains.
and seeing if it works
Meanwhile,
right,
the ballista
and then getting
operators,
bored, and
seeing
then
the
putting more
riches
mods on.
beyond
When you start,
specifications,
dude, I don't know if you go to
follow the
modded
crowd
Skyrim,
out
but
the
it's
main
always like,
door
this
and
You get
is so
bored.
fun.
Yeah,
And then
it-
you put some
assigning
mods
more
on,
dwarves
and then
to
you play and you
operate
go,
the
oh
ballistas
fuck, I don't want
depletes
to
the
do
remaining
this.
supply of
What the
arrows.
hell
Still,
is
it's
it?
still
What
just
is
Skyrim. I don't want to play
Dwarves run out
Skyrim.
of bolts, but there
Yeah,
are still
dude,
two
it
elephants
gets to the point
remaining.
where you're just
There's only
modding.
one
Like, that's
Yeah.
the game. That's
chance
what
left.
you're playing, is
I
you're
activate
modding
the
it
entire
to fuck around.
military
Yeah,
and send
yeah.
them in a
It just
mass
turns into
charge
Gary's
at
mod
the
after a while.
elephants. The recruits, minus all those drinking, eating, and sleeping, let out a mighty shout and
Man, what's he been
charged.
up to? I haven't
For
seen
the
him in a
glory
long
of
time.
Boat
I heard
Murdered.
from him. He's
No
still
one
married?
can
Who,
fault their
Yeah.
bravery,
No.
only
What?
the
I
results.
What? They're not.
With the military
No.
failing,
Damn.
Bremen fell back on a piece of engineering created by one of his predecessors.
Didn't he have a
No.
kid?
Until now,
Yeah, he
gone
does.
unused. With
How-
all of the
wow.
elephants still
So they had
outside,
a kid
Bremen
and then got
pulled one of
divorced?
The levers which withdrew a drawbridge. As there were no longer any bolts remaining in
There's
the
some shit.
fortress, Bremen set
They
his
sure
dwarves to
did.
making more, and the moment that each was constructed, it was fired at the elephants outside, eventually
Is he at least
injuring
seeing
them
it or
enough for
no?
them to exsanguinate.
I don't think
Within a
so. I don't
moment,
really know. I
another
don't keep up
herd
with
of
that guy.
elephants
Heard
approached,
that.
and the response from the dwarves of Boat Murdered was less than swift. Quote, I wondered why no dwarf has put up the
I don't really
doors
keep
yet,
up with
or
him,
even
and Ryan
cleared
don't
the
talk to him a whole lot
equipment
these
and
days
refuse from the
either,
area.
so.
Oh
A
no.
quick inspection finds the problem. The huge number of tame animals, combined with the narrow corridors, is causing a truly horrible traffic jam. I order the corridors widened and as many animals as possible put into cages. Luckily, the elephant herd turns south and skips
Oh,
the
yeah.
fortress entirely. With
This
the
flame
corridors
this
beginning to
flame
be
wall
passable
alone is
again,
fucking
a
just
dwarf
wrecking.
manages to construct the door,
Telling you,
blocking off
man.
the elephants forever.
Shit, might as well just
End
become an
quote.
elemental at this
Boat
point.
Murdered had just been saved by a
If you
stroke
want to do
of
that,
luck.
roll a
With
sorcerer.
another fey mood taking
Though,
the dwarf,
if you roll a
marble
sorcerer,
amulet
you
was
can do a
made to
flame sorcerer, you
commemorate
can do
the
a cold
events
sword.
of the last
Cold sword was
year.
really strong,
Two
they
of the
did
four
nerf it because it
scenes
was so fucking
depicted
strong.
were of an elephant striking down a dwarf. Stark
But
raving
the
mad,
meta for
whose
sword
turn
right
was
now is
finished, but
spark.
was still
Spark
watching the
sorcerers.
thread, wrote
Strong as fuck.
sarcastically,
Can be strong
quote,
as fuck anyway.
Here, I've made
But it's
an
like the meta,
amulet
so
of
it
all the
costs a
history
lot.
I know.
Yeah.
Look, it's an elephant slaughtering dwarves by the hundreds. You can really
So
see
they
this
up
bone in
they
the
up
results.
the
If
in-game
you check
cost
the
of
back,
stuff.
There's a lovely rendering
in,
of a
for the
butterfly
meta.
jamming the fortress doors open. Also,
Well,
more
no, it's
elf
just
and
from other
skeleton
people.
dwarves.
Okay.
End quote. Soon after
It's
this,
not like you're
a
buying it from
child
an
would be
NPC or
taken
something. You're
by
buying
a
it from other
Fey
people.
mood as
So
well and make
yeah,
a piece of art,
a really
also
good wand
depicting
for
an
a spark
elephant
build
slaughtering
is
a
going to
dwarf.
cost you a
In
lot just
response to
because
Stark
everybody
raving
fucking
mad,
wants
noting
it.
that
You know what I
most of the
mean?
previous
Yeah.
rulers had
Like if
died
you go
during his
cold
turn,
sword or fire
Bremen
sword,
replied,
your build's gonna be
quote,
pretty cheap just
I
because no
ran
one's
out of
running it. It's not
coffins.
the meta. You
Then
know,
I ran
if
out
you
of
look at the
designated
breakdown, I think it's
graveyard
like
space.
40%
Most
of the
of you
top
are
players
spending
are
your
running
eternal
Spark right
rest in the
now,
garbage dump.
and then like
End
another 20 or
While the
30% is
installation
running
of
like
doors could prevent the
Gem and
rampaging
Legionnaire like I
elephants
am,
from
and then
entering and prevent the
it just gets
dwarves
smaller and
from
smaller
leaving
from
in an
there.
emergency,
Doesn't mean there isn't
fortifications
other good
could
ones.
not
Deadeye, that's
protect
what
any
minion
traders
builds.
in transit.
Not bad.
That
Now,
autumn,
to
just
be
as a
fair,
herd of elephants was
the minion
loitering
build's
on the
really
road
good for
into
mapping.
Boatmurdered,
It's really
a
good for
yearly
clearing
dwarven
stuff
trade
and
caravan
survivability.
arrived and ran directly
It is
into
not the best at
elephants,
like
who immediately
in-game
became
bosses.
irate and attacked.
Particular, well,
Guard alive.
it's not the best.
During
It's
the
definitely not
quiet
the best for
winter,
in-game
Bremen
bosses.
revitalized
Yeah,
the
bosses
military
where I've
both
always
by
seen,
increasing
like,
its size and
a
having
wall.
them train in crossbow
Yeah,
shooting.
the
Or I
in-game
have to really
bosses.
fucking
could be
start trying.
assaulted from within the walls.
Yeah, the in-game
But the
bosses.
following
It's
year
not the
would see
easiest
a
for it.
piece of
It's
engineering
not bad
created
depending
that would
on what boss, but
theoretically
some of the
make
bosses,
military
it's like Arbiter,
obsolete.
right?
Stark raving mad
It's not
had
good for
begun
Arbiter.
its
You have to get
construction,
it
but
strong
had given up when
as fuck
encountering difficulties.
to kill the
next
Arbiter.
ruler, however,
Just because
possessed
of the
knowledge
mechanics of the
to
boss.
see it
Everything he does is
completed.
a fucking one
Taking
shot.
on the responsibility
clears
of
the fucking
overseer,
screen,
foreign
right?
Yeah.
user Senkus
So,
started
like-
the year relatively quietly, and
you
using his
have to
merciful
engage with
period,
mechanics
he
to
ordered
not
his
get one
mining
shot, right?
dwarves to carve
But your
out
minions
a
are not going
long
to do
channel
that. So every
along
time
the
he does one of
northern
these,
side of
it
the
just clears your
fortress,
minions. So then
leading
you're
from the
running
flowing
around.
magma
Like
to
whatever.
the outer
So if you don't
wall
kill
of the
him
mountain.
quickly,
The
because he
plan
starts
was
doing it
simple
more and more
and
often,
destructive
right?
to the
Yeah.
So if you don't kill him
ever a
quickly,
threat
next thing you
posed
know, you're
itself
like
outside,
surviving
the door
some of
would be
his
closed, the lever
mechanics.
would be pulled,
Your
and
minions
magma
come
would-
back, he clears them. You're surviving. Your minions come back, he clears them, because he's just doing it so quick. So you have to
Yeah.
kill him in a couple cycles, or game over with minions. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because your damage is just not going to be there. Now, other bosses are not that way. So you can, whatever. But to kill like him and probably a couple other in-game bosses, you got to get fucking yoked. Like, you got to get where you're killing them quick as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish I could
Which-
rotate the fucking camera.
By the way, I'm telling you that transparency on your map is a nice tip.
Yeah, I'll need to do that here in a minute.
Keep
Have you
looking
played
over and seeing
Rebirth?
that.
Yet, by the way?
No, I bought it. I have not played it yet.
You bought it, you piece of shit. I want to play it. I ain't got the money for it. I'm gonna try to get it on my first paycheck if I can get the money.
Yeah, no, I have not played it yet.
I need to. I need to get it and Spider-Man 2 and God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah. No, I've been meaning to sit down and play it, but then I got fucking sucked into this. I wasn't even gonna buy this game.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even gonna buy this fucking game. And one of my buddies at work was like, "Oh, dude, it's so good." I'm like, "I know it'll be good. I know it will. But it's in early access. I'm gonna wait till it's free, hop in it, play when it's fully made and it's free." Like, I'm not. I don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I know I'll like it. I know I'll like it. I know I'll play a shitload of it. I'm just not gonna get it. And he kept talking about it. He kept telling me about it as he was playing through it, and telling me this, telling me that. Eventually, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get it. I'll play with you." He just wanted me to play with him. I got it. I played with him. I'm still playing the motherfucker. I'm playing the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like I said, to the point where I haven't played fucking Rebirth yet because I've been playing the shit. Anytime I sit down and play something, I'm playing this. You know what I mean? So, I need to play it. I just haven't yet.
Is there like a gift box on the website or something?
What do you mean?
Like where they might have sent that fucking like a mailbox or something where they might have sent that?
Not that I know of. No, it should just be in game.
That's weird.
Was this one thing me and D was talking about the other day? Because there was something he saw the other day, and he's like, Why would you buy this? This is like just access to the game, but you already have access to the game to be able to see this deal, right? So maybe it's that. Maybe someone that already owned the game or whatever, you know, fucking bought that. And it's literally just access to it, but it's not the first supporter pack, right? So
Maybe.
the supporter pack is what gives you the bullshit, the money.
Let me go see. Yeah, it just says Path of Exiles 2. Doesn't say supporter pack or nothing like that. Let's see if there is a supporter pack.
Oh, when you press M,
No, it isn't.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just the
When you press
standard on
M.
here.
yeah, when you press M, you can see like the home page, the first page that takes you to. There's a tab that says Early Access Supporter Packs,
Yeah, I don't have
and that
any
would
of
be
those.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first one is just it's not even on here, but yeah, I think you probably just got access to it. I don't think you got the supporter pack version that
sucks.
gives you the shit.
You're fucking scammed, dude.
It's half price.
Yeah.
And again, just going through the campaign, you don't really need it. But if you go into maps, if you play it hard, you will probably want to buy some currency just to buy stash tabs.
$480 fucking dollars for that supporter pack.
Oh yeah, they go up to a crazy amount, dude. Which none of those are worth it. Oh, I mean, okay. If you're gonna buy currency, they're worth it, right? Because
Where am I going in this place, dude?
dude, turn your map transparency down. You got to, bro. Yeah, if you end up buying currency, check out the supporter packs. You get currency plus other shit with it.
Where did I turn down the map transparency?
You're gonna press escape, go to options.
Yeah, I found it.
Game
Landscape
interface.
transparency, map transparency.
Yeah, now you're gonna
Oh,
want the map
shit.
transparency. The map transparency, leave it alone. The landscape transparency, turn that just all the way down.
Oh, well, yeah. You were telling me the wrong thing.
Well, you know what I mean. You still did the wrong thing. That's not the right way.
Fair.
Oh, unless I'm looking at a an old version. Yeah, it literally just has the bad stuff and takes all the good stuff. Yeah, that, yeah, and that gives you a more clear view of the map.
There we go.
Some maps it's not so bad. Some maps it's really noticeable when you don't do that. Like it's hard to find your way around. In Act 1, those fucking cemetery ones are annoying without doing that.
The cemeteries were fucking annoying. Because there was just fucking hallways, essentially. Where the fuck am I going, dude? Is that it up there? Did I just stop, or is that where I came in at? I think that's it.
That checkpoint probably goes to a boss.
That's where I'm trying to figure out.
If there's a checkpoint next to it, it's probably something important. Could not be. Some of them are just in random spots, but
Yeah,
the
I found one next
checkpoint
to
that's
the
a spot up there, it's
chest.
probably a boss. Yeah, that one up there probably does go to a boss.
I'm surprised I just fucking stopped before I went in.
Oh goddamn! What you doing for work these days?
Fucking fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
I wasn't working. I almost was out of a job for a year. Couldn't get any callbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking burned him to death.
Dude, this boss fucking checked me the first time I got to it.
A gift from fate.
Level 6 gem. I can't use it.
Beautiful. Not high enough level.
Oh.
What are you waiting for? Get me out of here.
No, I don't think I will.
1,000. Please take me back to your caravan. A defector. I admire those who resist.
Hey, I gotta do some fucking chapters tomorrow. It's been a week since I've uploaded one, and they only take me like 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Someone was asking me to put them into a one long video.
Yeah, after you get so many of them, you could do that.
I'm just gonna do it
Splice them
whenever
all
I
together.
get them all fucking done.
Yeah.
I'm saving all of the clips, and I'm just gonna put them all together. Whenever I have them all done.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move on to book 2. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna be reading or listening along, but from what I've heard, fucking what happens to Dokes in book 2 is worse than what happens in the TV show.
Who goes there? I only hope I have no need to rush.
And I'm usually looking for stuff to fucking just have in the background, but no, but shit, mostly fucking news and politics and bullshit.
That's usually what I have going.
As you wish.
Do you see the whole kerfuffle a while back with the Elon Musk and PoE2?
Yeah, that's why I made a joke about.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, my bad.
Yeah.
I fucking forgot. But yeah, that shit cracked me up the first time I watched that shit, bro. It's actually where I got the tip about the fucking, the map transparency.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because someone was watching, they're like, dude, just look at his map. You can tell he doesn't play this fucking game. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
we should
went and changed my map.
yeah. Shit, maybe I don't play this game.
Yeah, no, they fucking did that shit. It was so funny because it's like, man, look at his map. You don't even play that. Look at the transparency on it. I was like, yeah, what a fucking loser. As I'm like,
what a dumbass, bro. Yeah, this is totally fucking. Hold on, turn it down, hurry.
yeah.
Alright, what do I need to do now?
Kill stuff.
Do I need to use this? No, I guess not. The support gym. Or spirit gym.
Spirit Gym, if it's a higher level one, you can level up Spirit Gyms you already have, but
It's just level 5.
yeah, if not, then I would just save it.
So now what? I can go talk to some bitch.
This Balbalak. For glory. I know what Jaman Ra intends. He intends to feed. The Halani gates are closed.
I'm gonna burn you alive inside your armor if you defect from us.
So, the outcasts have our city. Let us see. Move swiftly.
Yeah, we got to a desert and I just completely checked out of the story.
Yeah.
Every
Dude, the
fucking act
first-
2 has to be a goddamn desert in these games, dude. I'm so
It's-
fucking
dude, the
tired of it.
The first act is the best, dude.
Yeah.
It's just the best. Act 3 is good. It's just a little long in the tooth. Like it's a little long. Which on the first playthrough, it's not bad. When you've played through it multiple times, and you're like, dude, just hurry up, dude.
That's how I feel
But-
about Act 1 of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, yeah. That's how. That's the reason I don't play Baldur's Gate too much anymore. Like other people are like, oh, let's play a game, and I'm like, that's how I feel about the whole game, honestly.
Act 3 gets a little fun. I'm kind of excited to see how it's gonna be fucking navigating with one lantern with Yogi.
With one lantern.
Yeah, 'cause you only have one lantern whenever you first enter.
Act 3.
Act 2.
Oh, Act 2, yeah. Yeah, but the lanterns don't even matter, dude.
Yeah, they do. You die fast as fuck without them. Until you get to like midpoint of Act 2. And you maybe a little bit later. It's whenever you get to the towers, but I usually don't rush to the tower. I like to do some side shit.
Dude, I don't even like.
Because if you rush to the tower, it closes off a lot of side shit.
Yeah. No, but I don't remember the lantern even being that crazy. I remember not having it at one point or something. I did something with it, and I was like, dude, it's not even fucking me up, dude.
Oh,
but I think
because you might have
maybe it's
used
because I
the
went the
fairy.
last slide in, and
You might have got the fairy.
no, it wasn't with the fairy. It was like if you talk to the bitch at last light in or something. I don't know. She does something. I don't know. There was something. I'm like, what do we even need this fucking lantern for? It's supposed to.
Well, if you
'cause, like,
get
that
one
bitch
of
will give
them
you-
and then you open it and it will give you a fairy, which will make it to where it doesn't hurt you at all or your team.
Yeah, the fairy will, but I'm saying without the fairy or the
Yeah.
lantern.
Hmm.
Without that encounter, there's some. I think it's something you can do at last light in. That bitch does something for you, and then you.
I never really get to explore last
supposedly-
light in. Usually, fucking attack happens.
But it fucking. It was like, yeah, you don't need it, but you'll need it for like the darkest places in the place. It's like where the toll keeper is and all that. But like I walked over there, I'm like, no, I don't. Like, it's not even doing anything to me. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. It fucked me up without it.
Yeah. I think it was supposed to, but I feel like something was glitched or something was off. The last time I played through it, I was like, wait, do I not even need this? Because before I used it, obviously, but I'm like,
Yeah.
apparently I don't even need this, dog. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm not dying.
It's crazy.
I remember the last playthrough I did go through there being like, I don't know why I'm not dying. I guess that thing's useless. Maybe I didn't need it all those playthroughs.
It was just a lie the whole time.
It's gaslighting, bro.
I got new gloves. Plus 28 energy
Alright.
shield, adds 2 to 4 physical damage to attacks, adds 1 to 5 lightning damage to attacks. Gain 9 life per enemy kill. And I got a level 6 uncut gem, but I still can't use it.
But no, I'd be done. I don't know. I love that game. It's a great game.
It's such a good game. I just wish they would have kept their promise on multiple campaigns. Because the one
What do you mean?
campaign can get boring. Well, they originally said that they were going to have multiple campaigns, at least 2 to 3, and that they were going to allow you to make your own campaigns.
Was that like DLC stuff, or they said they was gonna have that?
They
in the
said they were
base
going to
game?
have it in base.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
And they also took out a lot from base, like real early access. Like they used to have it to where you could combine shit in the world with anything. Like you could like take like the whole way you poison the grog and shit. Like that was that everything had that kind of interactivity.
Okay.
I remember just being able to combine shit in my inventory before, and like that was how you did some shit, and like that was originally how you were supposed to make rings and shit, was combining shit in your inventory.
Hmm.
Like
No,
the
I
crafting
really like that
system
game.
was supposed to be a lot bigger.
Yeah. I really like that game, but I feel like I've played through it so many times. Like like it's hard to see.
You gotta
new
role
shit.
play. Let's role play. Let's do a role play version. While we
Yeah.
stream. Stream a role play version.
Yeah, it's just
That's what I want to do.
I feel like there's nothing new for me to find there. Like that's significant anyway. There's like little lines and shit.
Dude,
You know,
Yogi is fucking doing everything wrong. I can tell you that.
but...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not helping because I don't remember shit, and sometimes I'll give him wrong information. Like, like with Volo, I thought to get the invisible eye, you had to let the hag take your eye. I forgot that Volo takes your eye, so I let the hag take his eye, trying to get him fucking the invisible eye. So now he's just missing an eye, and then I got the invisible eye. So I'm sure he's fucking salty, thinking I did it on purpose. I'm like, no, that was an accident. But like there's other times like he's just like there was like with the brain in the beginning, bro. Like he was like I mashed my fucking hands into it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I mashed my hand. I was like, why? And he's like, well, it gave me the option to. I was like,
Yeah.
that could have helped us. He was like, well,
Yeah.
it gave me the option to put my fucking hands into it.
Yeah. Are y'all playing through as the characters, or y'all made y'all's own characters, or what?
We made our own. I'm Dark Urge in it. I'm gonna do a full Dark
Okay,
Urge.
okay, you're dark Urge.
But it was funny. I've only played a little bit of a Dark Urge, so I haven't gone full. But it was funny. I knew at least this part was coming up. The Bard shows up, and he was like, "Oh, dude,
Yeah.
she's on my team. I want her." And I was like, "Yeah, buddy. Don't get too attached." He's like, "Wow, what's up?" It's like, cause I'm playing it kind of secretive as well. Like, I'm kind of doing like a little bit of an evil character, playing a little secretly. Damn, this
Yeah.
girl's fucking me up here. But I was like, yeah, maybe don't get too attached, you know. And he was like, why? And I was like, just saying, you know. It's like, well,
Have you
alright,
never
but
played through it at all then? I
no, it's his first playthrough.
guess? Okay.
And so I'm trying to do that before we do any roleplay playthroughs. But
Yeah.
and he was like, alright, well, I'm just calling dibs on her. She's on my team. I was like, alright. And it's like, I do the whole fucking cutscene, and it's like at the end of the night, he's like, you fucking piece of shit, dude. I was like, what? He's like, you fucking killed her. It's like, man, I didn't mean to, bro. I don't got control over it, you know? It's like, yeah, you fucking lying piece of shit. Like, I don't know what happened. I know as much as you do.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. The poisoning. I couldn't do any damage for some reason at the end there. Do I gotta hit the spirit?
That was I wouldn't say skill check, but that one is a pain in the ass. I died to her a fair few times. When the poison starts filling the room, she is invisible, so you have to find her so that you can attack her. So you have to run around until you find her, and then you can attack her. And once you find her, she'll try to attack you, and that'll be the end of the poison phase. But
Oh,
I died multiple times
I
to
thought
her
it was a
disappearing
thing.
and me just running around.
yeah.
I should open them.
But yeah, you should. I have some of the VODs saved. I don't know if they're still saved, but I would check them out. They're kind of funny.
Yeah.
I had one dude fucking, they ended up following, but I guess when I started watching Trump shit the next day, he jumped in the fucking thing and just instantly unfollowed.
Yeah.
I'm like, alright then.
You liking what Trump's doing these days?
Hit and miss.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the platinum immigration card. It just seems like
What is
it's
that?
building a oligarchy.
What the fuck is that?
It's a $5 million or maybe more immigration card that they can buy instead of getting a green card. That one's way easier.
The fuck?
Yeah, and so I feel like that's just gonna set up an oligarchy, but they say they're gonna heavily vet them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired of immigration. Just period.
Yes, man.
Don't need it.
Tourism, sure. But I think we definitely need to put it into other countries buying property on our land.
Into what?
I think we need to put it into other countries buying
Oh, yeah.
property on our land.
I think we just need to put it into other countries, to be honest.
Chill. We're on stream.
Get to the root of the problem.
Just get to the root of it all, Just fucking, we just need to take ourselves out as well. Alright, where do I need? Return to the caravan. Return to sucking cock, I guess.
Oh, dude.
That's all I do with this goddamn
You're telling me to
caravan.
chill.
That's all I do with this goddamn caravan, dude. Suck big old fucking cock. I mean, I guess it's alright, Hassan only got like a, 30-hour suspension? For fucking calling for the death of a politician.
Yeah.
If you are traveling to the traitor, I will tell you as so. Take your time, as you wish.
Oh yeah, we got 7K.
Goodbye.
In modern times, we speak to Azala.
Stay in sight.
What is this guy doing? What are these fucking pillars around him?
That's the big supporter pack. One
Ah.
of them. He's got the cosmetics, dude. He's how you say gaming, bro.
Bro, he's how you say a whale.
Yeah.
Dude, I should just talk shit real quick. Hold on. He'll probably get me banned.
Yeah, don't attack the whales, dude. That's just a mistake, bro.
He's level 29, bro. Level 29 whale.
It could be his like 5th account, but yeah, no, a bunch of people buying right off the rip too. It's crazy as like watching you watch some build guides and stuff, and it's like these people, they got cracked ass builds, and then they got this thing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, oh, that's like the 400 and something fucking dollar fucking supporter pack. I'm like, jeez, that's Christ, bro.
I think he logged when I called him a whale, or he changed outfits. Oh, he changed outfits.
Yeah, no one cares. The wildest thing is I watched some dude bitching about something, I don't even remember, but there's this dude replying to some D4 video, and the dude was talking about like microtransactions and stuff, and then this dude's like, whatever. And they're like arguing who has the most and the best microtransactions. I'm like, really, dude? Is that what
Jesus
we're
Christ.
arguing over, dude?
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're arguing over in 2025. That's what we're doing.
My game's better. It's got better microtransactions, dude. It's better.
Bro, I remember back in the day we used to say, nah, bro, no microtransactions, just DLC. That used to be the argument. That used to be the argument. It's like, dude, it's just DLC, okay? Just don't buy it if you don't want it. And it's like, we used to war, and it's a slippery slope, bro. It's just gonna fucking turn into everything in the game is gonna be pay to win.
Yeah. Well, it's not pay to win, to be fair. I mean, you can buy stuff on the black market, but that's every game. But that's one thing like about this game is it's not pay to win, and it's not. You can't pay to win. You can buy more stash tabs, which is nice. It's pay for convenience. It's not even super egregious. They're pretty affordable. The stash tabs are not a big deal. I don't mind them monetizing it that way. But when you say like pay for cosmetics, and yeah, I still think pay for cosmetics is pretty shit because it incentivizes them to make normal shit look ugly. You know what I mean?
It does, yeah.
But you can do it in a good way.
Like, you
What
can
I
make
mean is,
shit look badass and still have cosmetics that look even more badass. You could even do things like,
I think the right way to do it is not have the coolest looking shit
speaking
in the game.
of, I need to update
Be
Dead by
bought.
Daylight. We're going to be doing some Dead by Daylight tomorrow stream. Because they just added a new anime killer.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's their first anime killer. It's a big thing for them. So that opens up a whole fucking new realm of fucking killers. And I think it's free. Dude, is it free? I don't see it on the store page to buy. Oh, it's just in the PTB. Yeah, so I'll have to switch over to the PTB. Download that. But yeah, we're going to be playing that tomorrow a little bit. Dude, but James doesn't want to, yeah, he doesn't want to play until late at night, which sucks. Like, he wants to play COD, and then he wants to get on at like 3 in the morning and fucking play.
Okay, now.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, alright, well, we ain't ever gonna be able to fucking all 3 play with, 07 Sin over here.
Yeah.
If you ain't gonna compromise and not play COD for one night.
But
or
now,
DayZ.
was that motherfucker working nights or something? What's he doing up?
No.
Fucking 3 playing shit all the time.
He just fucking is always up now. He doesn't have a job right now.
Uh-huh.
He's had a job for about as long as I have it. He does some handiwork though, and you know, sells.
No.
He got some bunk shit right now though. You gotta come by Cassius sometime, bro.
Yeah. Is he the one working out there where I am, or is that his
Yeah,
brother?
that's him.
Yeah, it is, he working out there.
Yeah. Dude, every
Yeah.
time I just recently started putting that together, I was like, man, yeah, you work out there with him, don't y'all? Do y'all work the same shift anymore?
No, he works night shift.
Yeah. I knew y'all didn't work the same shift before. I just didn't know if y'all had started.
No, he works night. I don't think he knows who I am.
He might. Nah, no, he remembers you a little bit. He was like, actually, because the other day he was like, nah, I don't know him. And I was like, no, you do. We used to go out to the fucking woods and we used to smoke and shit. And he came over to your house a few times. It's like, man, now I think I kind of remember him.
Yeah, no, he was online too. He's online too. He runs the rapper out there.
Okay.
And I recently got promoted, so I was running the rapper on 4. I got promoted, so now I'm running the Techno Web on 2. So I'm on his line now, but I'm on the Techno Web.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really interact with him because we don't work in the same area, you know, but we are on the same line.
I need to get into, fucking factory. Trying to get stream to pop off, but Grand Matt just followed 8 hours ago. It's a little late for me to see.
Flow out
Just
of the
followed
fortress
8
and
hours.
flood the
Yeah.
outside, burning anything caught in its tide. This, however, wouldn't fix the ever-mounting problem of dwarves.
Oh yeah,
being
we got 2
unable to
subs on
complete
YouTube
basic
today.
tasks within the fortress, including the moving of dead bodies, and
I don't know if
miasma
you've given
from
him
the
a sub yet
corpses
or
of
not.
fallen animals
You should
and
definitely,
dwarves was
so you know
beginning
whenever
to
I release
fill
the next
hallways.
chapter.
Other tasks, such as
I
mining,
had
required
on YouTube.
significant
I
effort to make
think I
certain
am
that they were
subject
done,
YouTube, but I think
if
it was
they were
before you
done
was
at
even
all.
doing that.
Despite
No,
the
that's the
relatively
other one.
swift
This
completion of the
is
magma
my old
canal,
account. I've
no
transformed
major
into
attacks
this
would
one.
occur, only a small raid by mandrills.
Yeah.
Rather, a different threat.
I know
would
you're
face
sub to my
Boatmurder,
other account that
one
I made a
threatened
while
to
back.
end
There was
the
a new
fortress
account.
unless
It's now an
swift
old
and
account.
extreme action was taken.
Okay.
As the final months of
I'm not
Sancus's
keeping up with
playthrough
all
were
that.
drawing to a close, a rush of water
Hey, I'll
appeared
send
from
you
the
the
north,
link.
It's the new
inundating
account.
the fields and
It's now an
forests.
old account, but I have an old
Apparently,
account. It's
one
not
of the
a new
dwarves
account.
assigned to digging out the terrain had struck a hidden source
You know
of
how
water.
it is, man. Here, I'll post it. Well, I made the new account for this brand, but I never touched it after that one video, which actually got some good traction. But
Celebrating 50 years
yeah, so then I ended up turning this old account into the new account.
David Byrne, Devo, Eddie Vedder, Jack White, Jelly Roll, Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus, Mumford and Son, Post Malone, The Roots.
It's in the Discord, general.
Fuck, man.
Or carved out the bank of the river, and now this water was flowing unabated, washing away the miner and stranding the other dwarves who were left outside. Desperately, Sancus closed the doors to block the water from flowing into the fortress, but now the dwarves of Boatmurdered were stuck inside with nowhere to put the rotting corpses.
Let me see.
With
I need to pull up the
alcohol
live
supplies
stream. I don't have my
dwindling
live
and no
stream
other
pulled
recourse
up,
availing
and I don't
him,
have my chat
Sancus
connected.
took the only action that he could think to take.
Oh
Man,
shit!
ordered the
Oh La
lever.
Maria, what's
Pull.
up? Sorry, I'm just
Gradually,
seeing that.
magma began seeping through the channel, and once it reached the opening, it spilled out into the overworld,
What'd you say?
rapidly evaporating the water
How
into
long has,
steam as it
homie
continued
worked
to
out
flow
there?
into the forest. Unable to escape,
I don't
many
know,
of the
man.
stranded dwarves were scalded to death by the hot steam, and
Years.
those who escaped the steam were instead burned in the lava. The dogs who happened to be with them
About as
fared no
long,
better.
if not
One
longer
of
than
the
you.
forum members reading the thread asked, "Did it solve the elephant problem at least?" Sancus replied using 2 screenshots.
going on like
The
6
first
years
showed
now.
a herd of 7 elephants standing in the water with
Time
steam
fucking
and
flies,
lava
dude.
approaching them
It
from
does.
both sides.
Where do I
The
go,
second
dude?
showed only the river surrounded by scorched
You can go
earth.
wherever you want,
Beneath
man.
these screenshots,
I
he
can't.
wrote the words, "You tell me."
Literally can't.
Before ending his turn, Sancus named the dwarf
Dude, it's
after
open
himself
world, dude.
and had him
This
decorate
ain't
his
open at
tomb.
all.
The first
Use
etching,
it as a map
the
to
old
travel to
stick of
Sekhamus.
balls, was a rendition
Where the
of
fuck
a
is
certain
Sekhamus,
dog.
yeah.
The
Sekhamus?
second, the silvery
that white
crystalline
dot up
dumpling,
north.
depicted a screaming dwarf.
north.
Oh,
With
okay.
these constructed,
Fucking the one
Boatmurdered
blending in
and
with
its
the fucking
91
background.
dwarves were then
Awesome.
left in the hands
Awesome,
of
that
the
son.
next player. But before this
Yeah,
new
the
player
Sycamus.
could take his
That's where I'm
turn,
at.
Stark Raving Mad
What are
returned
you doing
for an
here?
interlude.
I'm farming the shit out of
Dwarf
it.
Fortress was not meant to be the next major project for Bay 12 Games. Before Dwarf Fortress,
final
they had
boss,
intended
which
to
is-
produce an adventure game, with Dwarf Fortress as a side project, but the latter gradually became the game that most interested the brothers
Alright,
and
everyone.
their small cadre of
Gather up
friends,
now.
and so it
Time for
became
your
their focus.
time for your num
However,
nums.
their love for adventure games was still present, and so they added a special
Talking to
feature
my
called
minions.
Adventurer Mode to Dwarf Fortress, which allowed players to explore their
Because I got into this new area and they're all just gathered around
in
me.
this world would be any player-made fortresses as well, available to explore
so
and
the fuck are
containing
you
art
talking
and artifacts made by the dwarves of that fortress. While the main game mode would only reveal the most basic information about any
What's a
crafted
relic
art
locker?
pieces, Dwarf Fortress still kept
It's
track
a
of who
locker
or
for your
what was
relics.
depicted.
Okay,
And
what the
Adventurer
fuck's a
Mode
relic?
allowed the player to see this
You
within
use
the
relics
game.
in the trials
Retrieving
and
the
Sycamus.
updated files for Boat
Alright.
Murdered, Stark Raving Mad began a
You have
quest
no
to
relic.
delve into the
I have a
settlement
relic.
and see what he
You
could
are
find.
relicless.
One
Oh,
of the
there you go.
easiest ways to improve the value of a fortress is to
Yeah,
engrave
come
the
on, come
walls
do it
and
with me.
floor, given that it can be done quickly
Nah, you gotta do
and
the
at
first
no
one yourself.
cost in resources.
Alright,
You
And
gotta
so,
learn, dude,
there
you
were
gotta
many
learn,
waiting
bro.
there. Stark shared a handful of engravings, each depicting the wholesale slaughter of dwarves by the numerous elephants who assailed Boat Murdered, adding, quote, "These are just a representative sample. There are dozens and dozens of engravings
Anyone
of
have
dwarves
unique
being struck
flash?
down by a
Yes.
seemingly endless herd of legendary named
Yeah, you
elephants.
can't have it.
The slaughter must have been
Exactly.
unimaginable.
Dude, I'm
I cannot
tired of people in the
conceive
trade
of
chat.
what
They're
they
all
must have
scammers,
done
dude.
to
Fuck 'em.
engender
What
this
is-
much hatred from the elephants.
99
It seems
div,
they
cheapest
did
on the
fight
market.
back and
Fuck
eventually
outta here,
triumph against
dude.
the elephants, however.
For 86.
End quote.
Fuck outta here,
Among
bro.
other more mundane
Fuck outta
occurrences
here, dude.
documented on the walls and floor,
If you ever
the
see
releasing
cheapest
of
on the
the
market,
lava
just
flow
know it's a
was
lie.
also recorded through
Yeah, I
the
mean, it's
horrific
always a lie.
deaths of the dwarves and dogs.
And that
caught in.
lasted a long
With
time
these
ago.
discoveries, Stark concluded his
And did
exploration.
you ever play
and the forum
RuneScape?
thread returned to the Succession game.
Me?
Yeah. Just saying,
Is that a serious question?
some people never play RuneScape, and it really shows.
The
Is
next
that-
person to
is that a
complete
serious
a turn
question
in Boat
for me?
Murdered, who went by unknowing, would begin
I mean,
more
yeah,
ambitious
bro.
You know I
projects
played
for the
RuneScape.
fortress.
You
I
know
don't-
I played
dangerous
RuneScape.
I don't
which
think you
was
ever got
strip
past
mining
Lumbridge,
the
dude.
as yet
Do you even know what
unexplored
Lumbridge
area
is?
I've
beyond
played
the river of
RuneScape.
magma
Dude, I have a
within the
level
mountain.
126,
The magma
bro.
itself was little impediment, crossed
I don't
easily
think you've
by a
even
bridge,
touched
but the
RuneScape,
enemies
dude.
that could be found
have a
deeper in the
max
mountain
dude, I
would
have
pose a significant
1400,
and
not
without
hours.
tell
their
me-
Not
military
tell me-
not
strength,
1400
doused when the
hours.
lava flow
I have
was
1400
released,
days.
the
in
dwarves
RuneScape,
available
thank you.
to
Tell me,
fight against these threats
tell
were
me how do
ridiculous,
you
bro.
how do you
Danger
get
would prove to
how
be
do you
far
get
more
a
than
rune plate
hypothetical.
if
The
you
moment that the
play so
miners dug
much?
too deep, they were set upon
You can
by
get 'em from any
horrible
fucking
tentacle
where, dude.
demons and quickly
Alright.
Where do you not
slain.
get a rune plate?
And
That's
once
the
they
thing.
were
Bro,
finished,
come on, you've
the
never
demons
played
How do you
RuneScape,
respawned
not-
bro.
how
You
do you
never.
not have a
Everyone
rune
that
plate?
plays
While the military
RuneScape
was in a
knows that
severely
to get a
weakened
rune
state,
plate,
the
you
guard
and to
force
be able
was
to
still
wear
present
one,
and prepared.
you have to
You didn't say to be
you-
able to wear one.
But everyone knows.
You said where
Why
do
would
get
you
one?
get why would
Fear
you
of the
get one if you
population
can't
of
wear
Boat
it?
Murdered, the demons
You just said
were
where do you get
finally
one? You can get one in a
stopped for
lot
good.
of places.
But only
Yeah,
5
everyone
days
knows you
after
gotta
the
be able to
demons
wear
were
it.
let
everywhere.
loose onto the
I mean, when you
fortress,
have 9 on
a
Slayer,
goblin
there's a
attack
lot of places
occurred.
you can
The
get a rune
ensuing
plate.
fight would last for days, but finally, the
I don't think
goblins
you've
were
ever played
all slain
RuneScape.
by the
There's a lot of
military
monsters
and
that drop
guards,
that shit.
with only a
Alright, what am I
handful
doing
of
here?
dwarven casualties. With this, the fortress
Your
was
mom.
passed to the
Alright.
next player, named Cross
You're-
Quantum, where other rulers
doing
would
trials,
typically
dude.
inspect
You're
the
doing trials.
integrity
They're
of the
trials. They're
fortress.
testing you,
Cross
dude.
Quantum
What do I
first took
get?
time to
Monsters
I'll
appreciate
give you a
the
rundown.
works of art.
I'll be
And among the
nicer
many
than this
recordings
game
of
is to you
elephants killing
and tell you a
dwarves,
little bit
there
about
was
what's
another
going on here.
common
So
representation
you are
that
at
could
first
be
place.
seen.
You choose these
Many of them
nodes, kind
were
of a
a
roguelike.
rendition
Okay.
of a well-designed
And you gotta get to the
image
end,
of a
and
cheese.
The purple
Remarking
things
on
around it are bad things for you.
Alright.
The things in the middle are rewards for you. And yeah, you just gotta mosey your way onto the end.
What purple
And
things?
okay,
You're
when you
pissing
look
me
at the
off,
trial
dude.
map, man, fuck you. The purple things around it, the purple fucking circles around it. Here's
They're
the
all
important
bad
thing
for
to
me.
know. Yeah, no, you got to go through one of the bad. Right here, you're cut off. Yeah, you got to go through about. You got to choose what's the lesser two evils. But very important to note. Very important to note. You got a bar at the bottom of your screen that says honor.
Yeah.
Right? That is your life bar.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if you die. It doesn't matter how much ES you have. It does not matter. If that goes to 0, trial's over. You're done.
Okay.
So do not get hit. You're basically trying to no hit this.
Let's do
That's-
traps then. Traps seem like the best thing to get.
What was your options?
A
Blood
trap.
sword you do not want.
Yeah.
Traps deal 100% increased damage. Yeah, you could do that one. Don't get hit by the traps.
Well, I'm not gonna see the traps. They're traps.
Yeah, well, don't get hit by them. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if you see them or not. Just don't get hit by them. Doing a challenge trial, you gotta kill all the rare monsters in this area. Again, taking damage is bad because that honor goes down. It doesn't go back up unless you get something good. Like you get honor restore from different things. But yeah, you don't want that to hit 0 or you're done.
Let's go, my minions. I love when half of you just die before we even get to the enemies. Trial complete.
this room. Well, no, this room is not complete.
Said challenge complete, trial complete.
There you go. Now it does. Yes, after you killed that rare.
Yeah, it
Now
does
you
say
gotta
for
go to
you,
the next room.
cause you're blunt.
Oh yeah, cause you're on a fucking delay. Cause
Oh.
you're fucking.
Or it's a sacred water
Gay.
fountain. Or I get a silver key. I already got a silver key, so let's get a sacred water fountain.
Sacred water, get that bronze key.
It's a
See that
silver.
bronze key on the wall.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, on the wall over there.
No, I'm gonna leave. I'm going downstairs.
Gauntlet. So Gauntlet is kind of like a obstacle course. It's where all those traps that are gonna be doing 100% damage are.
Oh, I thought that was just for the last one.
No, that's the whole trial. Everything is for the whole trial.
Oh yeah, well here are these traps. Killing my fucking guys. Oh, well. Walked right into that one. Walked right into that one. Walked right into this one.
Okay, now, something to note with the ones that poke up like that. After they go through the ground, they're up in the air, you can walk through them. They will not do damage. You just don't want to be standing on them when they bust up out of the ground.
Okay.
Your honor's looking a little scuffed.
Well, yeah, I take 100% damage from traps. Where do I go now? I don't see any levers.
You gotta pull the levers, dude.
Oh yeah, that was a bad move. Okay. Yeah.
I was talking to D about the update that's coming. It's gonna be a economy reset. And he's like, "Oh, awesome." I'm like, "No, that's not awesome. We're gonna be poor again." He's like, "I never got out of the poor zone." Well, I did. I don't want to be poor again.
I'm just gonna be on the same level as everyone. Oh, well.
I'm gonna tell him one trial away, my friend.
From what? I don't even know
Not
what the
being
fuck's
poor.
going on. Oh, I thought you said I was one trial away.
Nah. Nah, you got a few more. Who's trying to trade me? You want a pillar of the cage god? I got a pillar of the cage god. Got quite a few of them actually. Which one are you wanting?
What's sacred water do?
So sacred water is basically your currency in the trial. So like to buy stuff from the merchants, you need sacred water. And at the end of the trial, you can turn in your sacred water for more keys.
Okay.
Any that you have left over. These hourglass ones, you just gotta survive for a minute in this case, and the more shit you kill, the more rares you kill, specifically rares, the timer will drop lower. So, yeah, just run around, kill shit, survive, don't die, don't get hit. Don't get hit.
I don't think anything ever touched me. I could be wrong. But the
Yeah, I didn't see your
firewall
honor
is
go
just
down.
the firewall is just destroying them.
It looked like shit was hitting you, but I didn't see your honor go down at all.
Just avoiding curses at this point.
Ran so many damn trials, I can't be bothered to keep trying. They're too expensive comparatively. What do you mean too expensive? They cost nothing. A 5 audience a day for 22 dib. All I got was Ingenuity. Probably a shitty one. What did you expect?
Oh shit, didn't see you behind me.
A great challenge overcome.
Which one should I choose here?
I don't even see the options yet. Oh, the pledge.
Yeah. I'll break
So
up
the
a
pledge
bowl.
gives you different options, right? So you can gain stuff. One nice thing for actually, yeah, you might want to take that statuette. Honestly, if your honor's low, you might want to just go ahead and take that. You will gain a minor affliction. You don't have to accept any of them. You could just leave. But in your case right now, I'd probably take the statue. Normally, I would avoid taking effects if you don't need them, like negative ones. But I think you need the statue or the extra
Think I need your mom.
honor. My mom is not gonna help you beat this trial.
She might.
Nah.
She just gets on, so starts fucking. Alright, so here's what you need. Running it down. She logs in, she has a higher level character.
Yeah, she just somehow enables PvP and kills you.
Kills you, just goes on a rampage with like
Kills
fucking,
everybody.
yeah, just
Kills
goes
the
on
whole
a
server.
goes on a rampage like that one dude. From fucking South Park.
Yeah.
Man, you know what's a lost game?
A lost game.
Kinda, anyway. The fucking the
What's a
GameCube
lost game?
the GameCube version of that Neopets game you had.
Is that a lost game? I bet
Yeah.
you there's still some autistic people out there playing it.
Well, the ROM's not online. Hasn't been
Oh, is it not?
uploaded. Nuh-uh.
Oh shit. Didn't they like kill a bunch of ROMs? I thought they got rid of like a bunch of old ROMs and shit.
Oh no, there are a lot that. You said grab the minor boon. What do I need? Or
No.
the
I'll get
statuette?
the statuette. That should be. You can hover over it and see. I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
25% increased honor.
Monster Flake binding chains on hit. Fuck it, we'll take
Yeah.
that one since I'm not gonna be getting hit anyway.
Yeah, don't get hit. Yeah, don't get hit. And that's a merchant, so you'll be able to buy some shit for the boss battle coming up. Maybe. How much you got? 60? Yeah, you'll be able to buy some. Have you done one of these escape trials yet?
No, this is my first try. You saw that.
Okay, well, yeah, I wouldn't even fight. If that timer runs out.
Oh, this
you're
escape
done.
trial. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
you gotta hit another crystal.
Fuck. I'm done.
Yeah, I would just run and roll past all the motherfuckers and hit the crystals.
Fuck, I hit it dead in.
And when you touch a crystal, where it shoots off to, that's where
Yeah. I didn't pay
you need
attention.
to go.
I thought it was
Oh,
a kill one.
Man.
Yeah.
You're on the last room too.
That hurts. That hurts a lot. How'd I get more runes?
She will give you one. She will give you one for your first ascendancy. So I think you can keep trying this until you get your first ascendancy.
Oh yeah.
And I would definitely retry it. I would definitely get your first ascendancy. I would go Infernalist. It's up to you. But
I'm gonna go whatever's gonna fucking give me more minions. Dude, why do I have to get another one of these bitches?
they're not that bad. Just follow them where they tell you to go. You don't need the chest.
Now where do I go? I gotta go all the way back through everything?
Once you finish it, yeah,
Yeah.
now you just gotta go to the door.
That's trash. I should find
Not
back.
to the beginning, but to the end of the door. You're close to it.
Okay. That bitch, dude, was attacking me while I was in menu. Which one should I go with? I think I highlighted each one enough for you to see.
I don't like room types being unknown. Enfeebled's fine for you because it's a gauntlet trial, but Enfeebled doesn't really affect you because it makes your damage less, but your damage doesn't matter. Your minions' damage matters. So,
Okay, hey. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Alright, be right back. Helios. Helium. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Alright. We're back. I'll pop this Asmongold video on real quick, see what this is about. You still in here?
All hell just broke loose at a House hearing after Sarah McBride is accurately called Mr. Self-referred to transgender representative Sarah McBride. All hell just broke loose at a House hearing after Sarah McBride is accurately called Mr. Self-referred to transgender representative Sarah McBride.
Do what?
Alright, I'm back again.
Yeah.
Oh, you back? Where'd you go?
Yeah. Well, I went to get some eggs.
Oh, heard.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I ate me some scrambled eggs.
Why are you cooking eggs at 1 in the morning?
I cooked them a long time ago, but they were sitting in the fridge just waiting to be eaten.
Ugh. That's the worst kind of eggs, man. I hate warmed up scrambled eggs.
Oh, I didn't even warm them up, dude.
Oh, god damn, bro.
I ate them straight out the fridge, bro.
As Mr. McBride, the incident illustrates the tensions between gender. Okay.
Are you high,
No.
drunk?
You don't like cold eggs, dude?
Right.
Thank you, Madam
No,
Chair.
I'm just tired.
Ranking Member Keating also wonderful.
Mr.
I'm
Chairman,
sorry.
I don't know.
could you repeat your introduction again, please?
Yes, we have set the standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply.
Been up since 4
What is that
a.m.
standard, Mr. Chairman?
The
Would you
standard-
repeat what you just said when
I-
you introduced a duly elected representative
How's
from the
that?
United States of America? Please.
I will. The representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order. Mr. Chairman, have you no decency? I mean,
Well, this is
I've
crazy.
come to know you a little bit, but this is not decent.
We will continue this.
You
hearing.
will not continue it with me unless you introduce a duly elected representative the right way.
This hearing is adjourned.
Yeah, this is going to keep getting.
That's crazy. Watch the stream. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
Bride as
Unmute
Mr.
it.
McBride. The incident. McBride. All hell just.
I know. Whenever it's caught up.
You're just now saying, watch this.
Blues to the House hearing after Sarah McBride is accurately called Mr. Self referred to transgender representative Sarah McBride as Mr. McBride. The incident illustrates the tensions
caught
between
up.
gender. Okay.
I now recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ranking Member Keating also wonderful.
Mr.
I'm
Chairman,
sorry.
could you repeat your introduction again, please?
Yes, we have set the
Representative.
standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply.
What is that standard, Mr. Chairman?
The
Would you
standard-
repeat what you just said when
I-
you introduced a duly elected representative from the United States of America? Please.
I will. The representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order. Mr. Chairman, have you no decency? I mean, I've come to
Have you
know
no
you a little bit, but this is
decency?
not decent.
We will continue this
You
hearing.
will not continue it with me unless you introduce a duly elected representative the right way.
This hearing is adjourned.
What's even happening there?
Huh? You see it?
What's even happening there? There's arguing.
Yeah, well, that's a trans they called Mr. You notice
Oh,
the
yeah.
trans didn't say anything, though. And just kept going. And then this dude was like, hold on a second. Let me white knight.
Yeah, fucking trannies, dude. I hate them, man.
I don't hate him.
I
I'm
hate
just
'em,
scared of
dude.
him.
I'm not scared of them. I hate them. I won't say any more about it because you're streaming, but
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say a
no.
whole bunch of it.
I don't like them.
I don't like what they do to kids.
Yeah,
I did it to
no,
my
I don't
niece.
either. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like what they do to kids. I don't like what they do, period, you know?
You know,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
don't really care. You know, adults do whatever. You know, I don't.
No,
fucking-
no. I
as
think
long as it doesn't
degenerate,
affect other people too
mentally ill
much.
motherfuckers need to be locked up.
I mean, I do agree
That's
with
the
that.
nicest thing. That's the nicest thing I can say should happen to them. They definitely
Alright,
shouldn't be
I
in
finished that
fucking
blue
politics.
circle. No.
Alright. In the future, you're gonna go a different way. In fact, I'm gonna send you a build. So if you have questions, you can look at it.
Okay.
You don't have to follow it exactly, but it does help. So give you guidelines, give you an idea of what to do. But yeah, no, I don't know how anyone can listen to motherfuckers.
I don't. Unless it's not their personality.
What?
Like, Blair White. He doesn't make his whole fucking personality about being trans.
He's still a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I didn't say he wasn't.
Yeah. I don't know. My tolerance
just more
for him
tolerable.
At this point is 0. My tolerance for any of them is 0 at this point.
Yeah, that's about how most of 48% of America's feeling right now. Something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, that number's too low. You said 48%. The other 52%. I have 0 tolerance for them either.
All right, well, calm down. We love everyone here on this stream.
Yeah.
Unless you're a fucking weird fuck. Skittles
Yeah,
kids and shit.
I would say those motherfuckers count.
How many more levers do I need to pull in this place?
All the levers, dude. You think the skill tree is kind of intimidating?
A little bit. It's huge. I wonder what the first one looks like.
Just wait until you find out there's more skill trees.
Oh shit.
How many skill trees do you need? N plus 1. That's the equation for how many skill trees you need. N being skill trees.
Heard. So a lot of skill trees. So I heard you like skill trees. So we put skill trees inside your skill trees.
Yeah. They actually did do that in the first one, from what I understand. This one, there are just, you got your Atlas skill trees once you get to end game, but they're much simpler and much less. They're not intimidating.
I'll give them. I like the whole training arc here, where they force you to go through the trials and level up, so you're stronger for the next challenge.
Yeah, it's not bad. And the first trial, like you're doing right now, everyone said they hated trials. I mean, I didn't get it, you know. But when I went for my second, my third ascendancy, my fourth ascendancy, oh, I fucking hated them. You know?
Yeah.
It's horrible. But now I'm flying through. I'm actually enjoying them now. So it's I don't know. You get complaints from people about the game, you know?
Yeah.
And when you look back on it, you're like, you had those same complaints, but it's like it's something you got to get over. You know what I mean? And now I actually like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that being said, the only complaint that is stuck, and I think is going to stick until they finish it, is just lack of stuff to do in the end game. The end game's kind of.
Yeah, give us some fucking bosses or a boss run or something.
To be fair, I mean there are bosses still, but and part of it's the economy too. I don't know, I haven't seen the options yet, but Fiendish Wings is less. It's better. I would go Fiendish Wings. It's a better trial. It's a better negative effect.
It's not lighter.
Do what?
Trying to find my lighter.
my stash clears out, that would be an improvement indeed. That's kind of true. Just leave my currency tab alone. You can take everything else. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Someone was saying they spent 5 years on the campaign. I don't know how many years they spent on the campaign, but the campaign's good. But they threw together the end game in like 5 months, so it's kind of meh. And so they're gonna have to do a lot of work on it. I think they will. I don't know the company that will. A lot of people have faith in them. PoE 1's pretty good, so.
Yeah, that's how people felt about Larian Studios, and we all saw what happened there.
Yeah, but Larian delivered a good game, though.
They delivered an alright game. What they had was a good game, was a great game, was the best game.
They arguably delivered one of the best games, but... And it probably would have been better. You can't totally dog them. Especially considering... I'm sad there will be no DLC. Hasbro fucked it. Hasbro fucked it, dude.
How'd Hasbro fuck it?
Because they took their IP away. Like, they can't use Dungeons & Dragons IP. They can't make DLC for it. They can't do anything else for it. Make new content with it. They'll never be a Baldur's Gate 4.
That they were stepping away from the project completely. That they were tired of. Like, the statement from the CEO was that they were tired of the Baldur's Gate IP and wanted to step away and move on to bigger projects with the money that they made from Baldur's Gate 3.
No, they had DLC planned for it.
That's not what they said in the CEO statement. Let me see if I can find that statement.
See if you can, because from my understanding, Hasbro took it and said they're going to make their own Baldur's Gate 4. It's not going to be good.
It was after their awards show. It was after they got shorted on their awards show. He came out and was like, yeah, we're not doing shit else, bro. We're done with AAA shit. Also, Hasbro doesn't own Dungeons & Dragons Wizards of the Coast does.
Who owns Wizards of the Coast?
I think they own themselves.
No, Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast. Hasbro bought Wizards of the Coast a while back.
But right here, that's just the AI bring up of it. It says right there that, in that little brief summary of it, that they didn't affect their decision to move on from the IP of Dungeons & Dragons. Yeah, Larian CEO moving. Yeah, right here. I got the article right here. The fuck are y'all fighting that keeps killing y'all and bringing y'all back?
Well, in that case, fuck Larian.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt a little bit on it. So they're making that fucking announcement of them moving on from it or wanting to is probably what caused Hasbro to withdraw the license from them.
Maybe, I don't know. All I know is that's gay as hell. And what are they gonna do? Make another Divinity Original Sin? Fuck you. I know a lot of people love those games, but they are just straight up inferior to Baldur's Gate 3.
They're literally just Baldur's Gate 3. They're literally the same world and everything.
They're not the same world. They got their own world.
I mean, it's
They're not using D&D.
Well, they brought, didn't they? Oh no, those characters from Baldur's Gate. Yeah, but I mean, it's basically D&D. I mean, it's just like a custom D&D campaign. Where am I supposed to go in this bitch?
It's just not using their IP. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
which I wouldn't mind if they did end up doing something like that, you know. But it sounds like they're stepping away from that sort of IP in general, completely. Or that kind of game.
Nah. There's no way they'll give up Originals or Divinity. There's no way. If they do, what are they gonna do? They're done making money then. Fuck them.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
The only thing people want from you is Baldur's Gate and fucking Original Sin or Divinity or whatever you want to fucking call it, bro. Divinity, whatever. I'm just saying.
You'll have to look up, see what their next projects are. I can't remember.
I'm just saying, if it's not a CRPG, then what the fuck are they doing?
Wasted talent.
Yeah. And maybe if they make another Original Sin or another Divinity, whatever, that's good, like as good as their Baldur's Gate one as far as UI and just playability and story and whatnot.
Dude, yeah, just
Great.
put in the, I mean, unless fucking Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro trademarked the 20-sided die mechanic in the game,
no,
put that in. You say that, but fucking Pokemon trademarked throwing and capturing creatures in an open field with balls.
Did they really though?
They did. That's why they're that's why they're currently suing. That's why they're currently suing Palworld. That's their current claim against Palworld.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
It's currently in courts. It got accepted. Here, I'll send you an article on it. And then one of the best Nemesis systems ever, the Nemesis system, is currently being locked away inside Warner Brothers, like because they have a whole lawsuit on it or a whole fucking patent on it.
I don't know what Nemesis system is.
You never played? You've played the Mordor games.
Oh, like Shadow and Mordor?
Yeah, it's the Nemesis system from it, where the shit will remember you, the world grows with you and everything.
Oh.
That's all fucking patented.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not gonna work, bro.
I mean, it has. You haven't seen a game fucking do it. And they're not making any more games of it.
Yeah, there's no way, dude. If someone did it, there's no way, bro. Like, what? Shit remembers you? Shit remembers you in other fucking games, dude. Not the same
not to that
as
level.
that, but
yeah. It was the most innovative way, and they fucking patent that shit. It's like, nah, no one else can do it.
Yeah, someone else will do it.
They have it. It shouldn't be that hard to create at this point. The Wonder Woman game was gonna have it, but that was being created by Warner Brothers, but they canceled it. Final one.
At this point,
and I have almost full fucking honor.
At this point, I kinda just like fuck copyright altogether.
Yeah, dude, copyright's keeping me from making fucking AMVs, even though I'm changing everything in them.
Man, I'm just like, just go the China route. Fuck it. If your shit can't stand up to other people ripping it, fuck you. You know.
I don't agree with the China route completely, because they do just come and fucking, someone will make a brand new product that will be innovative and China will just rip it off on Alibaba and Temu.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that.
I don't agree with brand new products.
I mean, this is the thing. They rip it off, and what do people want? They want the real one, because the Temu one fucking sucks. It's a meme. Oh, you got the Temu version. You're gay. Like, people still want the good shit because it's good. If someone else can make your shit better than you, fuck you. You know? That's my opinion on it. What you call a free and open market, you see. That's how we get low prices. And maybe we can stop buying all our shit from fucking China.
This motherfucker has some health to him.
He does. He's beefy.
I have everything. Everyone's just. If you look, everyone's just kind of like back. Like there's a sniper all the way back here, just shooting at him.
Yeah. Use that pain pillar if you can get your.
Oh yeah.
Pumped up.
Forgot to fucking bring it out.
You do want them around it though.
Nice.
Yeah, fight's getting a little wild, dude. Yeah, you did it, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Look at you, man.
Purchase items. Relic seal. Tapestry relic. Should I buy any of these?
I haven't seen them yet. Let me see. Alright, what do you do? Honor restore. You want honor resist, so maybe that bottom one. Yeah. You want honor resist.
Alright. So how do I open these?
Those keys are what opens the chest. So you got a silver key and a bronze key.
That sucks.
You have, before you open, you can go, you have 747. See that Keth Forge?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, use your water on the Keth Forge, it'll give you some keys.
Okay, where do I see how many keys I got at?
At the bottom, under your honor.
Oh, okay. And then give me one silver key.
Yeah.
And that didn't give me shit.
Mysterious chest, hit that mysterious chest. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I should have, huh?
And now you want to get your ascendancy.
Alright. I use this yet? No, I can't. Blood magic? What the fuck's that do?
It's a totally different build. You're not really going to be doing a minion build if you go Blood Mage, as far as I know. Infernalist is good for minion build. I would recommend Infernalist. If you're going Blood Mage, I really don't know much about it, other than I think they mostly use hammers, certain uniques, and they do bleed builds. They don't really use minions. The Infernalist, you can do a fire build, or you could do a minion build, so you can kind of choose which one you want to do. You can do the damage, or your minions can do the damage.
Okay. So now what? I did use that well, but I don't see a well anywhere.
Oh, I think she's talking about the ascendancy thing, calling it a well.
Oh. Alright, so now I got a relic. I don't got this thing though. I talk to you.
So you can put the relic in your relic lockers. I'd put all your relics in the relic locker just to have nice and tidy. Now that little Jin Bari or whatever, you need those to do any more ascendancies, do any more trials.
Okay.
Just FYI. You will collect those just from drops from shit. The Gem Cutter's Prison, that ups your quality of your gems, your skill gems.
Okay.
If you open up your skills and you hold Alt and hover over your skill, it'll show you what that affects, what quality effects on it. You did your ascendancy, so now you have ascendancy points. So if you press P and open up your skill tree, you will have 2 ascendancy points.
Okay.
Now what you should pick, what's that? Boom. What's the second one? Because you got 2, so you want to see what the big node is.
Infernal
hold
Flame.
on. Before, no, don't do that. See what the big nodes are. You want to go
Summon Infernal Hound. Yeah, I want that.
Yes, the Infernal Hound one is the one you want to get. That one. Where is it? I want to see what it says. Yeah. So 20% damage taken from hits goes to his life first. So he tanks for you, and you can put skills on him so that he's igniting and doing other shit. That's what you want. Put your first one. And he costs 0 spirit. So it's just another summon you got up for 0 spirit.
Nice. What do we equip to him now?
If you have the attributes. Let me see. Infernal Hound. Meat shield, so he has more life. Takes less damage and stuff. Fire
what should we
exposure.
use this on? Quality
I forget
upgrade.
which one it would be best.
I guess I'll
to
do it on my arsonist, right? My quality upgrade, or flame wall.
You can do it on either. Those are really cheap, so once you get the ability to buy them, or I can just give you a shitload of them. They're super cheap, so you can do it to all of them. Oh yes. For the Infernal Hound, you want meat shield, fire exposure, and strip away. That's gonna be strength, int. So if you have, which you don't have it. So you will need more attributes. You need more levels.
Yeah, I do need more levels. Alright.
You go back and fight that Act 1 boss.
Can you?
I think you can, yeah. I don't know why you couldn't.
I probably just fucking wreck him now.
Yeah, probably.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm tired as fuck.
Oh damn, Heard.
I know I'm tired as fuck, but
you be on tomorrow?
Yeah, it's my weekend. Today was my Friday, so I'm off for a few days. So I'll be around.
Well, let's play tomorrow, man. Maybe start that Baldur's Gate. We can start early in the day.
Yeah.
If you ain't got shit going on.
Yeah. What? Are we starting a brand new playthrough? I guess.
There.
What are we playing as the characters, or are we making our own?
I like to make our own.
Okay.
Do you like playing as the characters? I never really have.
Well, like I'll usually make my own if I'm playing solo, right? But when you're playing in a group of like 3 or 4, then you don't really have any of the characters, so you don't really do any of their quests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to play as the characters just so you can do their quest and have more story. Otherwise, you're just going like who cares about killing the vampire guy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why would you even go do that if you don't got a Astarion with you or you're not a Astarion? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we can do that. This
Or
guy's
Shadow
name.
Heart's whole thing. You know what I mean?
This guy's name is waiting for the update, level 25. Every time he walks, he has like some blue aura behind him.
Yeah. It's coming, buddy. April 2nd or 4th or something like that.
Who did I talk to? Travel to Trader's Passage. Where is that? I gotta go to the Halani Gates?
Yeah, no, don't. That Trader Passage shit, I think that's just glitch. I don't think you need to go there. You've already been there. Maybe you haven't. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Well, it's not giving me any other quest right now to do.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. Maybe you do that. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done it. I know it. I know I got confused doing it. Anyway, I'm gonna go knock the fuck out. I will talk to you tomorrow. Good luck. Have fun. Fuck shit up.
Alright, you have a blessed night, brother. You sleep well.
Yeah, you take it easy.
Later. I was wondering if I could affect him.
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
I've already done all this. Why am I redoing it?
I prove myself.
I understand. I've attacked everywhere. Where are they? The fuck is going on, dude? I've killed this thing already once.
Someone wanted these doors to remain shut. I should open them.
Now, Jindak, I prove myself. Face me.
Right. Dun. Mists of tsunami.
Face me.
I think not. It's about time.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Mareket blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Again.
It's going to be an incredible adventure.
Which features an infinity icon, perhaps to symbolize Jean's belief in the idea of rebirth. He considers his test subjects to be reborn whenever they pass one of his traps. It's not entirely clear if the animals are connected to this in a circle of life kind of way, or if they could be connected to the location of his largest game, which takes place at an abandoned zoo. As far as horror movies that take place in zoos go, Pretty good track record. William Easton continues through his trial, where he's reminded of the party where he first met John Kramer. It would appear that Amanda, a former patient of the clinic, is also present at this party, wearing the same outfit she had on during the reverse bear trap scene in Saw 1, minus those detached sleeves. I guess Amanda doesn't have that many outfits because in an earlier flashback, she has the same shirt she had on when she helped John set up the bathroom game in Saw 3, but you can tell by her hair that these things aren't taking place on the same day. The next section of the zoo game took place in what looks like a reptile habitat, and I have to wonder if Kevin Grutert saw that one jump scare the year before in The Dark Knight. Yeah, that one. And basically thought, you know what, we're gonna do that too. Just doesn't hit quite the same though. But I do like this trap because it forces William to make similar kind of life or death decisions to those made in his work, but it personalizes them by using his own employees. Does he kill a family woman nearing the end of her life, or a healthy young man with no family? His insurance formula would have him cover the man rather than the woman, but in the heat of the moment, that's not what he decides.
As you can see, the choice is not so clear when you are face to face with the people whose blood will stain your hands.
We revisit the moment William's policy personally affected John, who had been seeking health coverage to undergo an experimental gene therapy for his cancer from a Norwegian doctor. He brings in a pamphlet where we can see the name of the doctor is Soren Popescu. That happens to be the same name of the first assistant art director, whose name was also seen on the box in the FBI headquarters in Saw 5. Since I always like to make up stories so that these Easter eggs make sense in universe, I'm gonna say that Dr. Popescu was on vacation visiting the US where he happened to be the victim of a crime. When John's coverage is denied, he goes on a rant about the empty promises of politicians who claim that health-related decisions should be made by doctors and patients. He motions to the clip playing on the TV screen, which is a quick shot of John McCain, who was a senator who ran for president in 2008. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about politics, but from what I can gather, this guy opposed Obama's healthcare plan, which came out in 2009, the same year that Saw 6 was released. Obviously, the movie takes place in 2006, though, not long after Jigsaw's death, but I imagine that McCain already had his views about healthcare beforehand, so the meaning behind the clip is still relevant. Room number 3 is the steam maze, where William had to guide his lawyer through a dangerous labyrinth filled with vapors hot enough to leave a nasty burn. Come on, man, just climb over the railing a little bit and pull the lever from an angle where you don't have to get burned. You ever played Crash Bandicoot? These steam things can totally be avoided. He also gets kicked in the balls and is fine 2 seconds later, but whatever. Let's go back to the FBI storyline. They figured out that there's an abnormality in Strom's fingerprints, which they found at the crime scene of the opening trap. Special Agent Perez shows Hoffman the screen with the analysis report, where we see Strom's name above a few others. Anthony Ianni is a new name for us. He's the production designer on this movie. There are 2 other names that are not new. They're both first assistant art directors, but in the world of the movie, Sean Schofield is an FBI agent and possibly newspaper writer, and Soren, well, we just discussed Soren, the Norwegian doctor turned tourist crime victim. Someone's gotta make a Saw movie, or at least a comic or something with all these Easter egg characters as the main characters, just for my sake. As the game nears its end, Jill prepares her plan for its conclusion. And in her apartment, there are some photos of her and John, which seem to tell us the reason that she's still willing to help him. If she keeps those pictures up after their divorce, it would seem that there are still some feelings there. Also, how old were they when they got married? I mean, the pictures are out of focus in the background there, but I mean, look at that hairline. This marriage seems like it might have been kind of recent. The biggest room of the zoo game features a large spiral on both the door and on the carousel itself. The spiral has been a symbol associated with both Jigsaw and Billy the Puppet from the very beginning. To match Mr. Easton's ratio, where he rejects 2/3 of insurance applicants, Jigsaw asks him to kill off 2/3 of his application review team. The trap resembles a carnival ride. He uses Billy for the tape this time, rather than footage of himself. And with his white face paint and cheeky bow tie, Billy kind of does resemble a carny. Of all the Billy videotapes, this one might be the creepiest. Not sure what it is. The carnival music that comes in when the ride starts moving provides great contrast with the sheer horror of the scene. It brings out the worst in each employee because of their desperation to live. In the end, Mr. Easton goes full iDubbbz and simps his staff down to 2 women. Meanwhile, the FBI has finished descrambling the tape from the pendulum trap scene in the last movie, and they invite Hoffman to see the results. Detective Hoffman has no choice but to go with Erickson and Perez to see the results of the voice descramble. Now, as an audio professional, I don't think that's a thing you can do. The Jigsaw voice is made by layering together audio with various pitches, so the FBI could analyze different frequencies, but they'd have no way of knowing which one was the original voice. Now, normally I don't talk about mistakes and just accept the fact that it's a movie, but I mean, come on, this movie is directed by an editor. He should have caught that. But despite all of that, I think this is probably actually my favorite scene in the Saw franchise, and at the end of it, Hoffman Hoffman is going to his car after taking out 3 agents. And we see this prop, which looks like one of those chattering teeth gags. I don't know why this would be here inside of this computer lab if not to foreshadow the upcoming scene. This is essentially someone's jaw, and I think it's a sign that Hoffman's jaw is about to get damaged in the Reverse Bear Trap 2.0. But before heading back to the zoo for the last part of William's trial, Hoffman goes back into the lab, where Special Agent Erickson is still alive and covers him in gasoline. Brutal! Just brutal! Brutality! When William makes it to the final room, he sees his sister, Pamela, the Jigsaw reporter condemned for her sensationalist writing. But his life ends up in the hands of the family of Frank Abbott, the man who died as a result of Umbrella Health terminating his insurance plan on a technicality.
1, 2, 3.
So far, this is the only Saw movie to have a post-credit scene where we see Amanda circa Saw 3 delivering a message to Corbett Denlon.
Don't trust the one who saves you.
I've seen this scene criticized in the past because we never specifically see what comes of it. In Saw 5, Corbett was rescued by Hoffman and taken to safety, and we never see her again after that. At least, not that we know of. So what was the meaning of this scene? I think the implication here is that after saving Corbett, she told Agent Perez that some woman warned her not to trust the one that saves her. So Perez was immediately suspicious of Hoffman. This is reflected in this line after Perez is badly injured by the exploding Billy the Puppet.
She said your name, you know. Last thing she said was Detective Hoffman. Why'd she say that? Why'd she say your name?
Then in Saw 6, Perez is revealed to have survived the attack, but even after supposedly determining that Strom was the second accomplice, Perez still doesn't look too happy to see Hoffman. I think it all goes back to Corbett's warning. I really don't see how else they would have had the idea to look back at what kind of knife was used to cut Seth Baxter's jigsaw piece, what kind of oil was left behind by Strom's fingerprints, or really any reason to doubt that one of the tapes was recorded by someone other than John. The original Saw saga was released in consecutive years from 2004 to 2010, ending with Saw 7. Technically Saw 3D, but I call it Saw 7. That was originally going to be the last movie, so it was given an alternate name, Saw the Final Chapter. Now in Saw 6, at the Umbrella Health Company, William Easton's desk is where all contract disputes come to an end. He even tells John when he comes in to plead his case about getting coverage for the gene therapy.
Well, the buck stops here, John. Fire away.
So basically we're being told that whatever it is, it stops at Mr. Easton's desk. And on Mr. Easton's desk at all times is these dice, which add up to the number 7. Okay, big deal. There's some dice, they happen to add up to 7, there's 7 movies. It's probably a coincidence, right? Well, I was gonna say the same thing, but then I realized that no matter what angle, no matter what scene in the movie, the numbers facing the camera always add up to 7. Which means someone had to specifically go in and move these dice every time the camera moves in order to keep this consistent. The buck stops here, and the series stops at 7. At the time it was made, Saw 7 was to be the final chapter of the Saw franchise, and in honor of the series, it would bring back old characters, old locations, old music, old tricks, and old traps. But I just want to know what happened to the old hot dog guy from Saw 2. We're gonna get into all of the Saw series callbacks that are in this movie, and there are a lot of them, but first, let's talk about something new. For the first time, the opening trap takes place out in public during the day, rather than in a dark abandoned cellar of some kind. The characters find themselves in a display window for a store called Welltown. Judging by the style, this is 1000% where Found Flick shops, and in one wide shot, we see their slogan, renovating your life, which I think fits nicely with the goal of Jigsaw, to rehabilitate the lives of his test subjects. He was way ahead of his time, teaching young men the dangers of getting simped.
The same woman has played each of you for a fool, manipulating your love for her and causing nothing but pain. She is toxic.
Now I saw James's kill count, and upon mention of the word toxic, he put a Britney Spears soundbite, so I'm gonna one-up him. And honestly, this is probably the happiest ending of any Saw trap, and Hoffman retires to his new hideout, which contains a variety of secrets. I tend to refer to the original 7 Saw movies as the Saw Saga. So here we are at the end of it. The Saw movies were longtime kings of the October box office. There was even a marketing phrase that went,
"If it's Halloween, it must be Saw."
But Saw 6 was actually beaten in 2009 by Paranormal Activity. And Saw 6's director, Kevin Grutter, was supposed to direct Paranormal Activity 2, which would go head-to-head with Saw 7. So the studio said, you know what? You're contractually obligated to do another movie for us. You can't do Paranormal 2. So Kevin Grutter said, fine, but I'm gonna change a bunch of stuff last minute, and it's gonna suck. Fine. but we're shooting it in 3D. Hoffman's hideout is filled with the stuff we've come to expect to find in a Jigsaw workshop: billies, piggies, and mannequins. This mannequin could be wearing the prototype of the harness that Dina wears in the opening trap. I've pointed out clues about the location of the Saw saga throughout this series, and most evidence has pointed to the setting being a fictional version of Newark, New Jersey, while others seem to point towards New York City. The newscast mentions a storm hitting the East Coast, but Hoffman's driver's license looks to be more inspired by a New York ID, unlike the license plates, which seem to be more New Jersey. One thing's for sure, that's gonna be a disgusting omelet. Also, the money that he's putting in his bag at the end of the movie says Bank of New York on it, so take that as you will. The TV mentions 7 survivors found from the zoo game of the last movie, but by my count, we've only got 6. Pamela Jenkins, Brent Abbott, Tara Abbott, Addie, Emily, and Shelby. Unless they're counting Jill Tuck, but she wasn't actually part of the game, so I don't really get that. Another point that I mentioned about the location in the last video was that the TV station starts with the letter W, which signifies a channel in the eastern United States, whereas K means western states. The TV station where Bobby Dagan has his talk show appearance is KWGA-TV, so I think he filmed the interview in another city shortly before traveling back across the country for the survivor support group. The host actually does mention that he's on a national tour.
Welcome back. We're live with Bobby Dagan, whose national tour Survive, My Story of Overcoming Jigsaw, rolls into town this weekend.
She's also got a Buddha statue on her set, just like the one seen by John's deathbed in Saw 3. But what's more interesting about this talk show is the title of it, Daybreak with Donna Evans. The previous year, there were a number of horror movies distributed by Lionsgate, one of which was called Daybreakers, which was a pretty good vampire movie with just one part that just... I'm gonna roll the clip. Another thing that's very interesting about this, and completely unplanned, is that Daybreakers was directed by Peter and Michael Spirit, who would eventually be the ones to bring the Saw series back from the dead, pun intended, in 2017 with Jigsaw. This is the point where Saw 7 does another thing that the series has never really done before and shows us a dream sequence, which I'm not crazy about because the series has been kind of grounded in reality for the first 6 entries, so why are we doing this now? We see the signature Jigsaw spiral on this device, and although this is just a nightmare, maybe Jill had this bad dream based off of a real trap idea that she found in his workshop. I'm also glad they brought back the metal for this scene. We haven't had a good metal Saw trap in a while. Also, I can't show it for multiple obvious reasons, but after she's torn in half by the pain train, you can just see her boobs for half a second, just hanging there on opposite sides. Didn't notice that the first couple times I watched it, but feel free to pop in the Blu-ray if that's your thing, I guess. Last episode I pointed out how she still had pictures of John in her apartment, which could be used to explain why she was willing to carry out his plan, because it looks like there are still some feelings there. She's got a shot of him by her bedside too, and she still sleeps on one side of the bed. This movie is all about her trying to stay safe from Hoffman, but I don't think wine and pills are the best way to go when you're trying to stay alive. After this, there's a time skip forward to the next Jigsaw trap, and the main victim is this guy named Evan. If he looks familiar, it's because he's played by Linkin Park frontman Chester Bennington. Apparently one of the guys in his band lived next door to Saw producer Mark Berg, and the rest is history. Evan and his friends would not make it out of this trap though, and so would not get to participate in the Jigsaw Survivor support group, which contains a whole bunch of cameos from characters who survived in movies past, and many of them look different than they did during their initial tests.
The Offspring. Supercharged worldwide in 25. One unforgettable summer night. The Offspring. With special guests Jimmy Eat World and Newfound Glory. Playing live across North America in 2025. Get tickets now at livenation.com. 3 great bands. 1 incredible show. For more, visit offspring.com.
Wow, I thought that was something used, dude.
The Jigsaw Survivor Support Group brings together those who managed to escape their tests dating all the way back from the first Saw to Saw 7. They include Lawrence Gordon, the doctor from the bathroom game in Saw, Scott Malick, the arsonist of the Fatal 5 in Saw 5, Simone, the loan shark from the Pound of Flesh trap in Saw 6, Addie, the receptionist of Umbrella Health in Saw 6, Emily, one of the policy reviewers from Umbrella Health in Saw 6, Tara Abbott, the widowed mother in Saw 6, Brad and Ryan from the opening of Saw 7, Bobby Dagan, who was only pretending to be a victim to sell books, and a new character named Sydney. There are a couple of other new characters as well, though we never learned their names or stories. There are other known survivors who are missing from this group. From Saw 1, we have Jeff Ridenauer, Allison Gordon, and Diana Gordon. From Saw 2, there's Daniel Matthews. From Saw 3, there's Corbett Denlin. From Saw 4, there's the teacher's wife, Morgan. From Saw 5, we have Britt Stevenson. From Saw 6, there's Brent Abbott, Pamela Jenkins, and Shelby. From Saw 7, there's Joan, the woman who inspired Bobby Dagan. And from Jigsaw, there's Logan Nelson. We get to see the story of the new character, Sydney. The reason she's tested is not clear, but the theme of the trap seems to be, I don't know, gardening themed. We've got lawnmowers, potted plants, some Keemstar merch. You really gonna start killing people for not mowing the dang old lawn, Jigsaw? She gets into it a little bit with the one-handed wonder, Simone. We saw her in the last movie explode at Hoffman for asking if she learned anything from Jigsaw's test, and this time she blows up on Sydney for suggesting that the trap was the best thing that ever happened to her.
It's a bunch of bullshit. He had to die for you to leave him? You want to know the best thing that happened to me after having to cut off my own arm? Is handicap parking at the damn mall.
Good job, Simone. Girl always stands her ground. The location where the group meets is inside of a church. I've talked in the previous videos about the religious undertones of Jigsaw's following. The survivors of his tests become his followers, and his rules serve as commandments to them. So them meeting inside of a church is an interesting decision in that respect. And I know I've said it before, but Gordon's part is so hilarious. I can't not play it.
I'm sure I speak for everyone here when I say how grateful we are to be part of your promotional DVD.
So the Metropolitan Police Department couldn't get it done, the FBI couldn't get it done, so now with the new Jigsaw being Hoffman, a police officer, it falls on Internal Affairs, the division that investigates crimes committed by the police. Which raises the question, who investigates the IA? Because I have a crime to report. Gibson, you made this way too obvious. Did you have to make it that obvious? The main game of Saw 7 follows Bobby Dagan as he tries to save those close to him as punishment for faking that he was a Jigsaw victim. His wife watches his struggle on the monitor.
What's going on? What's going on?
Like, do you really not know? Your husband wrote a whole book about this. Do you seriously not know what's going on here? We see the moment Bobby had the idea to write his book after seeing the story of a survivor of one of the traps.
It gave me light. That pure moment of absolute horror gave me light, and as wrong as this may seem, I'm better for enduring it.
It's interesting the way she words it, that it gave her lights, because John talks about the idea of enlightenment for his test subjects from the very first movie, and lights were used as a symbol of this at the beginning of each film. As Bobby continues down the IKEA path, he discovers his own motivational phrases being mockingly displayed against him. We know this because the title of his book is an acronym, Survive. We can't really see the text on the book cover, but if we take the first letter of the phrases graffitied on the psychiatric hospital in the order that they appear, it spells out the word survive. Put it all together and you get start your life anew, understand your problems, redefine your priorities, verify your self-worth through commitment, ignore your detractors, value your loved ones, embrace every day as if it is your last. There's also a theme that connects each room throughout the game. Bobby's associates enable his behavior by knowingly supporting his lie. Throughout the series, there have been many examples I've pointed out of John pulling ideas from Asian culture. And the traps in this game connect to a Japanese legend known as Three Wise Monkeys, a 17th century pictorial maxim meant to teach its audience not to ignore when they see someone commit a sin. The three monkeys are Mizaru, translating to see not, Hikazaru, which means hear not, and Iwazaru, speak not. In the tape for each of the games in Bobby's trial, Jigsaw mentions that his associates must speak no evil, hear no evil, or see no evil in order to pass. The first room contains a trap for his publicist, Nina.
She has been your publicist for years, knowing your lies, but choosing to speak no evil. She has been richly rewarded for her words, but today she will be rewarded for her silence.
And the trap literally threatens her ability to speak and helps spread Bobby's lies by threatening to impale her throat if she makes too much noise before he retrieves the key. This is one of the most frustrating traps ever, because she hears the tape too, she knows she's not supposed to scream, and yet... I mean, is she that dumb? Does she have a death wish? Why does she keep screaming?
Why would you just shut the f*** up?
Thank you. Nina was the dumbest victim ever. The next room contains a trap for Bobby's lawyer, Suzanne.
Before you is your lawyer who swore an oath of ethics but chose to see no evil in order to benefit herself.
If Bobby could not save her, she would be forced to see no evil, because she'd be impaled in the face with more spikes, probably making her look like a Minecraft creeper. And like the last game, why is she screaming through the entire thing? I mean, the dude's obviously trying to help you, just shut up for a minute and let him focus. I'm having a hard time feeling bad for anyone who died in this movie so far. The third room by default is the Hear No Evil room, and contains Bobby's best friend, Kale.
Across from you is your closest friend. He knows all your sins, yet he acts as though he hears no evil. Today, what he hears will be the difference between life and death.
So Bobby has to guide him across the room using only audible commands. I mean, I would have just told him to stay put and gotten on all fours and taken the key to him, which would have been way faster and safer, but I'm starting to think Bobby's not the smartest. But as this game is going on, the search for Hoffman continues, and while this email sent to Gibson's office only appears on screen momentarily, there is a lot of info we can pull from it.
Looking to get stronger? Join Planet Fitness today. Save $28 or more when you join for just...
I know the Titans. We can fight to the last.